Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
End of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Boy, stop fighting. Yield to me.
JTM Rock. I didn't buy Rock. I bought
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
Okay. Water objective. Okay, first tell me one thing. It's that team. It's quarterfinals day 2, right? Okay, we have what? 2 BO3. Okay, someone take Fredo in the group, man. Okay. Start the game.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows
Start the
that
game.
plague this
We are not
world.
delayed. Teams are already waiting.
In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask. I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
Good afternoon or good evening, whatever it is in your date, in your place. Because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Joy Time Cup Unity, and I wish you a really, really good day ahead or night ahead. I mean, time zones can be something. After all, it's winter right now, and the weather is getting cold, so stay warm. And let's see if this match will get heated and bring you the heat that you want to see and witness. But, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Joy Time Cup, and today we have a day two of the quarterfinals best of three series, and we have Team Joytime Cup, United into the blue side. Yes, the sponsors of this tournament itself, and Team Crocs onto the red side. So it's already the quarterfinals. The teams are already here. It means they have already fought a lot of battles, and let's see how they are going to be performing against each other. So this is just a banning phase, and I think I'll be joined by my co-caster Fredo soon. So, Fredo, are you here with us?
Yep, I'm here with you, Ray. And yeah, the draft is already started.
Yep. Blue team is Joytime United, the sponsors of the tournament itself, and we have Team Crocs into the red side. Let's see how they perform. And the band has just started, so you're right on time, man.
Point out all the injustice in the world.
Yes, we're looking at the bans happening on the screen. Team Crocs, we all know the aggressive approach which they like to take. And Joytime United want to, look for control as well when they start the game. They will go for early domination in the jungle area, and that is what their play style is all about. But looking at the bans right now, we're seeing a Zushin and the Chow being banned out here by Joytime United and Team. Crocs will be banning out the two roamers, which are so good right now. So yeah, they don't want to pick it up. They don't want to give it away to the enemy. And that's why they ban out these two roamers.
Yeah, so far, just we are just saying the typical meta bans at the point of the game right now. It's very interesting to see that finally Chow is coming into the ban section, because I feel like we have had a lot of impressive Chow players. I also want to see if Joy would get banned out, because after all, their team is literally Joy Time at the same. This is the Joy Time Cup as well. So let's see how it's gonna be going. Okay, they are proceeding with the Fanny ban, very understandable. Let's see what is the last ban. Sicilian is open, so is the Bruno. A lot of options. What do you think is gonna be the priority ban for this one?
Well, I feel like you can counter the Bruno with some other marksmen, but you cannot really reach the back line if you don't really have a good, dive composition. So I feel like banning out the Sicilian should be a wise choice here for Team Crocs. But yeah, even the Bruno, if they decide to ban, it's okay. But I feel like the Sicilian should be a better ban here. Or if you want to really ban out some other hero other than the Sicilian, then you might as well go for the Khalid or the Phobias or something like that, which you don't want the enemy to pick up, because some heroes, they can actually disrupt your entire gameplay just by a single person. And with that, yeah, we are seeing the Sicilian ban here. Very, very good ban here, because you don't really want to face a Sicilian, because the amount of wave clear he has does not really let you push in the late game. In the late game, you definitely want to push down those turrets and end it, but the Sicilian clears those waves so fast, it makes your life difficult to push those lanes.
Exactly. He is a menace to be reckoned with, and banning him out is just creates a lot of comfort space and breathing room. At the same time, just like I mentioned, the Bruno can be countered. So perhaps Team Joydam is just basically doing that. They're just having, they're being
My
patient. They're
mission
waiting.
is
They're
to
thinking,
protect
should we go for the
lives.
Bruno? Because if we go for the Bruno, there's going to be a counter marksman coming in soon. So they actually do not buy the bait that Team Croc just gave out. I'm really liking the draft so far, because both of these teams, they're not playing into the baits, right? If you ban out the Bruno, the Sicilian will immediately get insta locked, and he's one of the heroes. I mean, if you have the river control, game almost goes 50% to your hands, and the rest will be up to your jungle and gold lane. So you don't want to give so much of advantage, and because of that, Team Croc gave out a little bit of a bait, but Team Joytime, they didn't bite it, they didn't go for it. And let's see. I feel like this is the first time I'm seeing two really strong teams not going for Bruno. They're playing the mental game with each other.
Definitely, you don't want to pick up the Bruno too early on. There might be a high chance of them countering out with the two picks which they'll be going in. But here, look at that. Team Crocs will be picking up the Bruno, being very brave and courageous in their decision, along with the Khalid as well. So paired up with the Khalid and the Bruno, the early game damage is already there because Bruno is one of the strongest marksmen in the early game as well. I mean, in all stages of the game, the Bruno provides a decent amount of damage. So yeah, the early game is quite comfortable for now. Like comfortable now for Team Crocs. On the other side, Joytime United will be looking to pick up a hero. I feel like the Vexana should be picked up here because if the Vexana goes into the hands of the enemy, the high loss will be rendered useless because of the deadly grasp. And yeah, here they
chose
go.
me to
And
vanquish
along
the
with that,
shadows
oh,
that plague
this
this world.
jungler which everybody has been missing out on is the Suyo.
Indeed. And let's see, Suyo. He's I mean, he was the strongest jungler when he released, and after the nerf, like he's not considered the top, the best, the most priority pick. But at the same time, I feel like, I mean, actually in this matter right now, except for the Fanny and perhaps Joy, I feel like most of the junglers are not in the first priority. You want to pick up the stronger EXP lane, or perhaps the Sicilian or Bruno. That is how the meta is going right now. I mean, if we look at the bans, it's already quite clear that Rome and EXP as well as mid lane is playing a massive part right now into, rotation and
This
everything.
time,
But okay, it's very
the choice
interesting.
is mine.
Spicy is picking up this Xavier instead of like going for something else. And Bruno also has the retribution, but let's see, it'll probably get swapped on. If I see a Bruno jungle though, that would be pretty crazy.
Well, crazy times here. The meta is constantly shifting. So we don't really know if the Bruno might be picking up the roamer. Sorry, picking up the jungle here with that retribution on himself. But for now, they pick up the Xavier. So I feel like the Xavier can actually do a good job at stalling the dive with his S1 S2 combo. But yeah, in the late game, he'll be coming in handy as well because of his range and his damage. So yeah, the Sicilians, Xavier is actually a late game insurance on their hands. The lane clear is pretty good, comparable with the Vexana. The Vexana is a very, very good lane clearing mage, but the Xavier does pretty good as well, starting from the mid game when he gets those items on himself. And with that, let's see what they're banning out here. They go with the Layla ban. Very, very wise here. Because, like I mentioned, the Bruno can actually be countered with some picks. But I feel like the Granger can actually do a better job against any other marksman in this meta right now if played right. Especially if you're a skillful and mechanical player, then the Granger performs really well on your heads because if you can connect those Death Sonatas, you can spam 3 or 4 Death Sonatas onto an enemy marksman. They are down to 80% health. So, yeah, that is why the Granger can come in handy. Let's see if they go with the Granger ban or will they be going with something else?
Exactly, Death Sonata, and then if they try to escape, boom, you
Let
just
them play the
rhapsody them
hero.
completely. But
I
looks
will
like
be
they
the
have different
truth this
intentions.
world
And if
desperately
this
needs.
happens, we might see Granger being picked up from Team Joytime. Because I feel like, I was thinking perhaps should have they just picked, Lala first instead of the Suyo. But I do understand that perhaps they don't want to take the risk of getting a snowball jungler because look at that, they're
Still
banning out the
waters run
Hayabusa
deep.
as well as the Link. So there is no snowball junglers possible. So picking up the Suyu was more of a safer option and an insurance policy kind of thing. At the same time, just like you mentioned, even though the Lela has been banned out, they're doing a gamble. They wanted to see if the Granger would be banned out as well. So I feel like the likelihood of Granger coming in is very strong right now. But at the same time, it would be very funny because if they pick up the Granger into the gold lane, right, and they do not send Bruno into the gold lane and instead send him to jungle because I don't really understand why the spell hasn't changed yet. Yeah, but that would have been funny. But looks like nope. We're just gonna see a traditional jungler coming in from Team Crocs.
Let's see what their jungle pick will be. And
Oh,
the Granger can do pretty well.
I'm not
Okay.
the only one bound by
Okay,
these
okay.
chains.
Are we actually going to see a Bruno jungle here? I'm really curious.
yep. Here we go,
Granger,
Granger. No doubt about it. No doubt.
no
100%
doubt.
Granger.
It
Yeah,
should be a Granger here, but let's see if they go with it or do they have something else in their minds. Okay, they're hovering over the Nata, the Granger, so many other marksmen as well. But okay, the Lolita can do really good here up against the Xavier. That is a good choice here for Team Joytime if they decide to go with it. But let's
exactly.
see if they go with a Granger and a Lolita, or will they be going with something else? I feel like the Granger and Lolita will be really good here to complete the draft. But yeah, it will be the Lolita, and I hope it's the Granger. I don't really want to see a Natan here. The Natan will be getting bullied in the lane in the early phases, and you need to
It's
provide
in
a lot of
despair
support.
that I see
Yep.
And yo,
your
here we go. Here we
footsteps.
go. We're seeing Natan here up against the Bruno. Not the best choice. In the late game, though, the Natan can actually come out on top with his skill sets. He can just, use those skill one, skill two, and the damage will be just way too much for the Bruno to handle. But you have to surprise him. If the surprise element is not there, I don't think the Bruno will be taking any damage. He can just dash away with his slide tackle.
Okay, I just remembered the skill. It's literally called slide tackle, right? Yeah. Thank you for that, Fredo. But anyways, I for a second I didn't realize that the Team Crocs is where Princey is, and that's why finally Joytime, they have the knowledge. They know that giving Chow to Princey, it is a death sentence. If you give Chow, it is over for you. And because of that, I think this is the first time we're
Thorns
gonna see
remain,
Princey
should
on a different
petals
fighter.
fall.
And with that, we are coming in. Birain is denied of 3 of his junglers as well. He has played the Lancelot. Let's see how it goes in so far. And okay, Quincy will be playing the Khalid. Okay, will we see Flicker Raging Sandstorm, that recall Flicker or emote?
Who knows? We can expect anything in this game right now because Team Crocs, we all know how good they are mechanically. And Team Joytime United as well, as a team, as a unit, they're very, very good. They're very, very strong. So let's see, will the unit be winning out, or will the mechanically gifted players on the side of Team Crocs be doing the better job in this game? For now, it's myself, Fredo, and casting alongside me is Ray, and we're headed into the Land of Dawn in the Joytime Cup. The match is going to be
Indeed.
very interesting because both these drafts are very, very strong, especially the Lancelot jungle. You don't really see a Lancelot jungle these days, but I feel like Lancelot can do a pretty good job against the Suyo.
Yep, it's gonna be very interesting. We have Team Joytime versus Team Crocs, and we are already into the Land of Dawn. Very good matchup overall. Suyu does indeed have a little bit faster farm because he gets his power spike at level 3. Lancelot has to wait for the level 4, so because of that, Lancelot will be slightly behind. At the same time, Lancelot's cooldown in the early game is also higher. So once it gets to the later phases, Lancelot would be able to scale up much better. At the same time, I have to wait out and see. Look at Lancelot though, trying to be sneaky. Will he go in? Okay, looks like he wants to go back.
Yes, I don't really feel like in this meta the Lancelot actually performs quite well because in the early game his farming
Exactly.
speed is slow and the damage is not quite there yet. And you really want to keep farming until you get some kills here and there on the map. You want to look for kills here and there, and yeah, with that you can definitely go for the mid game, I guess. But in the early game, very weak, I feel. Oh,
Yep.
Quincy went down there for the first blood.
Look at the recall.
Oh, it might be a bit too aggressive, a bit too much on the side of Skythix. Skythix commits way too much there. The follow-up does not really come from the Natan, and he will go down there. The Bruno gets an easy kill inside his own tower.
Yeah, that was a misplay. 100% misplay. Shouldn't have went in because Nathan was not responding. He was recalling. So yeah, should have been a little bit more better communication. But yeah, let's see what happens. Top lane.
Phantom execution being used there. The high loss does pop up the revitalize. Now they're looking for the turtle. The turtle can be taken though, but I feel like okay, there might be a trade happening because look at the Suyu. He's going towards the enemy blue buff. But right after the turtle, I feel like the Lancelot is aware he will be going for the enemy blue. But no, they do not. They do not. They are not aware of the Suyo. Skythix doing really well there.
Yeah. So far, we'll have to. So far, the game, it's 1-1 score. The goal lead hasn't shifted that much yet, but the turtle does go into the hands of Team Fox. And okay, they're proceeding to the red as well. They're really playing the invasion game. Okay, the roam is Khalid, right? Yeah, roaming green tree. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god. Skythix walks up alone inside the bush and gets caught out there. And now the Xavier might be a target here to look for, but instead they'll be going in for the Vixana. The Vixana has a lot of... Oh, okay, he uses the flicker though, but won't be able to survive there. Natan dealing a lot of damage. but the damage coming in from the Xavier is just way too much. They have decided to back off. And yeah, this disengage will finally be there. Oh no, the Lolita still on the chase. I don't really see anybody backing him up. And yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
retreating.
Team Crocs is Biren Singh. He's playing really impressive. Like his performance on all of the assassins, especially even on the Lancelot, which is a little underperforming in the meta. It's been very impressive, and I feel like it's most of the fact that they are keeping up the aggression. Just because there's a Suyo in opponent, they are not playing it safe. They're trying to invade as much as possible, and because of that, they're winning out the engages. Also, Cytic needs to watch out a little bit from Biren.
Definitely, the Suyo, even though he's a very good hero, you don't really want to overcommit in situations because the cooldowns are complete, and that is why, okay, the Princey will be managing to escape using the Raging Sandstorm. The entropy has been popped as well. Might be a bit too early, but yeah, he does use the quick Sand Guard to get all his HP back. And now the turtle is up. Let's see which team will start the turtle. Okay, Joytime already on their way. The enemy team's hovering over. Let's not really see a steal here. Oh my god, Biren Singh comes up on top with the retribution. But the shutdown will be secured on the Khalid there. Princey went down into the hands of Skytix. And now there will be the Vexana going down as well. Super Zui taken down in the pursuit of going inside the turret. And now they're looking hungry for this blue buff. They want to invade. Look at this mechanically gifted players doing their best. Glorious Pathway has been used just to get away. They'll be able to steal the buff, and now they might steal a kill as well. Hylos still chasing the Xavier. Will be taking him down. And now Princey arrives on time to take down the revenge on the Hylos. Skytix retreats to his jungle, and both the junglers will continue farming.
It's been very impressive how good Biren Singh has been able to take the two of the objectives so far into the map. Like, that is great amount of retribution timing, and he's just able to win it out for his team. And because of that, they're already leading with 1.5k gold lead and 3 kills into the scoreboard. They also get the top lane threat, so the rotation is quite top notch. And bot lane will get also pressured by the team Joytime right now. Let's see if they're able to defend it, which feels like it would be.
Well, looking at the Eternal Guard, it has been popped off already, and it is disturbing the enemy quite a lot. And yeah, the blast will be used as well, but does not really connect onto anyone. The disengage will be happening very, very soon. But now, I really felt like they wanted to go for the push, but they don't have enough resources to do so. And the enemy, they have a good lane here.
Exactly, and they are doing quite a good job. But so far, I do like the fact that both of the teams are paying quite respect to each other's damage. There are a few misplays, but not that much. But look at Princey. He's using quicksand for no reason at full HP. Man, I love this dude.
Yep, definitely. Even though both the teams respecting each other, Princey, the only one who does not really care about the respect here. And yeah, with that, Princey taken down quite low. Phantom Execution will take down the Vexana there. Biren Singh doing a good job there. Might be taking another kill as well. Yes, the Lolita will go down as well. Skytix busy all alone on the turtle. His teammates getting taken down there in the river area. He might be losing the turtle as well, but this time Skytix will come out on top in the retribution battle. And Biren will miss out on the turtle. This is the third turtle of the game, and it might be the Natan taking a lot of damage. He might be going down there. Okay, there will be the Phobia securing the kill. He does have the flicker to get away from the turret. But now the Bruno might be up next. Okay, he manages to escape using the slide tackle. Luminor Blast. Bruno decides to flicker away. Glorious Pathway has been used as well. Raging Sandstorm connecting onto 3 members. There's no follow-up whatsoever. And Princey will be going down for the initiation. That was bad on his part.
Yeah, that was a slight misplay, but other than that, I mean, the map is already looking quite red because of the domination. Look at that top lane turret, most of it already down, and we are seeing 4,000 gold lead into the hands of Team Crocs right now. And their mechanics is really great. Biren has been playing excellent so far. 205 already, and okay, Cytic is getting zoned out. Let's see if Phobius wants to go in.
Oh, Phobias, he might be getting taken down there. He does not really have the flicker. Princey. Okay, not Princey, actually, it's Birate. He's going in very too deep inside the enemy territory and he'll get taken down. The Phantom Execution does connect, but the flicker was there to save the Vexana. And now they are looking to defend this turret. Meanwhile, up top, we can see the Natan creating the push for the teammates.
Yeah, he uses the entropy to push faster, but I really like the fact that Vexana not only used the flicker, she also... Oh, look at the damage from Nathan. Princey will not be able to sustain that. And basically, Vexana used the Deathly Grasp the moment Lancelot was about to use the Xing Xing, and because of that, Beren Singh got taken down. That was a precise timing and skill set from Super Zui on that Vexana, so if they are able to do that and shut down Lancelot a little bit more and perhaps do something about Spicy on this Bruno, I feel like they stand a really good chance of making a comeback, because right now the gold lead is coming a little close, 26 to 27,000. The kill code still favoring Team Hawk, but Lord is up. Let's see who gets it.
We all know Biren with the retribution is something you don't want to mess with. Let's see. Look at him again. He goes in with that Phantom Execution. Takes the Lord very easily. But there will be one casualty on their side in the form of Princey. Princey, the sacrificial lamb here.
Princey, man. Man, oh man.
Whoa.
Okay.
Skytix did a lot of damage there on the Bruno. The Soul Saber. If it was the old one, not the nerf one, I think the Bruno would have been dead there.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Bot lane. Ooh.
They're looking for the push. Glorious Pathway has been used as well. Entropy used at the right time. Okay. Flicker being used there by Princey with the Raging Sandstorm. Does not really connect onto the right targets. And that's why they'll be backing off. And okay, the Lord coming down up top. There is Skytix trying to clear it out before it reaches their territory. And he might be successful in doing so. But there's trouble upcoming because the Princey will be chasing him down. He uses the Soul Grip. Is it the first skill name?
Yes.
So he uses the Soul Grip to get away from that. And with that, oh my god, this guy. Somebody stop this guy. Okay, actually, okay, he didn't take it actually. Oh my god. I thought the Lancelot got the blue there.
Same. Oh wait, he did? He did. That is the enemy's blue. That was enemy's blue that Suyo had, and it expired. See? Damn.
Oh my god. Nice one. And now his blue is up and he'll be taking it. If you take what's mine, I'm going to take what yours, and I'm going to take what's mine anyway. That's what he's saying right now. Biren Singh, very, very good here.
Yeah. जो तेरा है वो मेरा है, जो मेरा है वो मेरा ही.
He's like Jian here, Jian. Biren Singh is Jian.
For sure.
And Skytix is like Nobita here.
Nobita, but anyways, I really like the fact that both of the teams playing a very even field right now. I mean, the kill board is only 2 deficit, but the gold is quite similar. The map control, 3 to 4 structures, it's also similar. So this game could actually go into the hands of anybody right now, because I feel like Bruno and Nathan, they are obviously very good scaling into the late phase, but Nathan will come down to one major point, is that if Nathan and Bruno do a 1 versus 1, because of the wind of nature, Nathan would be winning it out. But at the same time, if Biren Singh is able to waste the wind of nature of Nathan, it means that Bruno will be able to go in and perhaps two-shot Nathan, because Bruno also has a lot of damage. Right now, he probably has his Malefic gun completed as well, because we are proceeding to 12 minutes into the game. I want to see the items because they're just waiting right now. Okay, yep, Bruno has the Malefic gun, Hasus, and the Berserker. So that's 3 core items already. Nathan also at the same time has the Divine Glaive as well. So both of them have penetration and enough damage. So let's see which marksman comes out on top, because it is already quite late game. Lord Engage is up, it seems, slowly targeting poked in.
Yep, dealing a lot of damage there with Suyo, and let's see Glorious Pathway being used as well. Look at the Lord. Okay, Khalid goes down there, shutdown secured, but it will be Skytix who will be coming out with the Lord in the midst of all that. And now there might be an engage coming in, and look at that Skytix. He goes in for the marksman as well. With Bruno going down there. Okay, Phobius goes in very, very heavily with his hammer, and he'll be able to secure the kill there onto the Hylos. Skythix is on the run. He wants to get away from all this action. Well, he did a good job there taking the Lord away, and now he's walking back to his safe area. That's a very good gameplay coming in from Skythix.
Yeah, Skytick, despite having a slight bit of misplace into the early game where, he was walking into the bush, got taken down twice because of that, and also was not able to secure 2 to 3 turtle, I feel like. Yeah, most of the turtle actually went to the hands of Team Croc, but right now he's able to secure the Lord for his team, and because of that, they're going to be able to buy a lot of time. And because of it, I mean, Nathan did get taken down in that team fight. And if the Lord was also taken, they would have been a little bit of jeopardy. But right now, it's going to be Team Crocs who are facing that trouble of that Luminous Lord, as well as all the enhanced minions marching in, and they have to watch out and clear out the lanes as much as possible. So because of that, really good amount of space given to his team. So let's see how Crocs is able to do something. Right now, Team Joytime is looking to be in the driving seat as they are taking the wheel and want to go in. Let's see if there's going to be an engage on top. They're just clearing out all the minions and all the eternal guards and everything. But okay, with that, goal lead is literally the same. Look at that, 41.7 on both ends. And yeah,
Yeah, the goal lead finally on the same, almost same right now. But that shows that if the side of Team Joytime, if they did not get this Lord, then there was a definite chance for Team Crocs to, dominate the game with that Lord. The farm lead was really recovered quite a lot with that Lord. And now let's see if Team Crocs want to take back the control which they had, or will they be willing to take some blows right now. But let's see, look at Princey scouting out the area. Oh my god, Raging Sandstorm being used there does not really connect onto anybody there. Eternal Guard is already used up. And the damage, the butterflies coming in from the Wishing Lantern, dealing a lot of damage right now. Revitalize being popped off as well. Now the Glorious Pathway comes in. Phantom Execution trying to escape. But look at that stun happening. The Princey will be taken down as well. And with that, the Phobias goes down as well. Everybody totally caught by the deadly grasp there.
that is Wombo combo, like legit. We saw Luminum Blast as well as Eternal Guard, Deathly Grasp, and Hylos' Glorious Pathway. So much pain, CC coming out of so many people. That was great.
Bruno.
Like, yep.
You can't really do anything much about this right now. The Xavier not really able to clear. Natan will be locking down the base. And the first game of the day goes into the hands of Joytime United. Nice one.
Great game from both of the teams, honestly. I don't feel like any team was underperforming that much, but yeah, I feel like it was a great draft done onto the hands of team, Joytime. They knew that giving out any form of, snowball kind of jungler to Birain Singh is a death sentence, because Birain has been performing quite consistent throughout this tournament. So instead of prioritizing Bruno or even prioritizing Lela or anything at all, they just decided to pick up the Suyo, and then they ban out the Hayabusa and Link, making sure that the assassin pool will be reduced as much as possible. I mean, I feel like I haven't seen Birain on Joy quite yet, so perhaps because of it, they were quite sure that Joy won't be coming into the play, and picking up the Suyo gave them a little bit of lead, despite the early aggression coming in from, Birain Singh. He's still not that meta of a hero, and because of it, once the late game came, uh, Suyo just had a much better chances, and also the execution was really done well from Joytime nonetheless. I feel like this game was very even, but the execution, Joytime would be winning it out into this first game of best of three.
Yep, and I would really want to say again, Princey is a menace on the Chow. And this was the first time we saw a Chow ban coming in Joytime United, a very, very deserved ban. And the moment the Chow was banned out, Princey gets a chocolate and they lose as well, right? So that just shows the power of Princess Chow. They were, in the entire tournament so far, they were really relying on Princess Chow to, make those games, make those games count, to make those games happen. But without the Princess Chow, it just speaks for itself that, without Princess Chow, they really cannot do much. And that is why they'll be losing out this game where the Chow got banned. Joy Time United doing a very good draft and a very good gameplay. And they'll be winning this match, and then we're proceeding towards the next round. And with that being said, we'll be coming back right after a short break.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Through this mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
Welcome back, everyone. It is a best of three, and my bad. Team Joytime United will be sad to hear the news that they are not proceeding to the next round yet. They have to play one more game, but of course, they do have the match point on their side, so they should be happy to hear that. And with that, it's the match again between Team Crocs and Team Joytime United. Team Crocs have another chance to prove themselves, but this time, Ray, I feel like the Chow will get banned again. What do you think?
Definitely. Team Joytime, they have done the research, and Chow is not going to see the light of the day. Even if there is a game number 3, nope, the Chow. I mean, you can't give Prince a Chow. This dude alone, I feel like he got 3 MVP, like all MVP in all of the rounds, if I'm not wrong. Like, yeah, he got all of the MVP so far, and that is the amount of domination that the side of Team Joytime were, sorry, not Joytime, Crocs are able to do just with Princess Chow. So this time they are the first pick. So let's see. I definitely feel like the Chow will definitely get banned. But if the Chow gets banned, there is a lot of heroes open. They might be able to get the Matilda, perhaps. Maybe I don't think the Fanny is coming. They are not gonna give Fanny to Birin, and they are not gonna give the Chow to Princey. So I feel like the next 2 bans are definitely Chow and Fanny. What do you think?
Well, it has to be the Chow and Fanny. If not, I mean, they might as well pray that they forget who they are.
Oh, okay.
By lantern's light.
Okay, so at least they're going to get the Fanny or else the Chow. But I do hope it's the Chow. I don't really want to see the Fanny. I'm not really. I'm not saying I don't want to see the Fanny, but the Chow should be a better deal here to take away. So yeah, let's see if they get the Fanny or the Chow. This time, Joytime United though, they are going bold. They are not really scared to see the enemy taking up their favorite heroes. But okay, they'll be going with the Suyo band. They do not want the Lord to be stolen anymore. The Retribution battle with Skythix doing his Retribution so well with the Suyo, combined with the Soul Sever as well. So yeah, definitely with that. Let's see what the last band will be. Will it be the Chow? Will it be the Fanny? Will it be the Bruno? No, so many options remain open. Even the Layla as well. Spicy does some good plays on the Layla. I've seen her. Him or her, I don't know.
Alien. No gender.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Him or her.
Team Joytime, they're taking their time right now. What do you want to give out? Do you give Fanny to Biren or do you give Chow to Princey? because
Oh my
any
god.
one of them.
What's your command?
Okay, Princey,
Okay.
Princey,
Princey, lock in the show. Come on. I want to see your show, Princey. Come on. Princey with
come
the
on, bro,
show.
come on.
Come on,
Let's
Joe,
see. Let's
first pick, or else they'll be taking it away, my boy. Come on. We don't want to see the first Joe pick. Come on, come on.
I
Princey,
never.
let's see. Oh,
Oh,
like
Justice in
we
the world.
said, Princey's Chow is in the house, and we are going to witness an epic clash here. Because Princey's Chow, I don't really know who the best Chow, who is India number one Chow, but for me, India number Chow has to be Princey.
definitely, this dude, man, Joy Time. He has been creating havoc for whole teams, and oh man, I have never felt first pick Tau so would be so excited. You know,
I am
it
not
can
the
give
only
me so
one
much
bound by
excitement. But
these
damn, Princey,
chains.
you got something, bro. Like, damn, I need to find you. Like, that's crazy. But anyways, oh, few things to mention here. A lot of excitement for Princess Chow. Second thing is that it's a best of three. So this game number two, it's also crucial for Team Jordan. They want to win it out. They want to make sure this is
Gaze
a
the
clean sweep, or they're
stars
going to be
and
pushing
see
it to a
your
risk of
path.
BO3 where there are no more chances, right? And because of that, do you really want to do that? Obviously, you do not want to do that. So let's see. But at the same time, their confidence in banning out the Zushin. I do understand you don't want to give out Zushin as well, but I feel like, Team Crocs, their Chow is one of their strongest suits. And in last game, Princey was not able to do much because Princey has been performing on the Chow quite a lot. I feel like they haven't had enough time to play the other heroes. But this time, Chow is in the house and revenge is coming up because he got Choco. He is coming for revenge, that's for sure. Okay, there's no way they're gonna go in for Matilda. Is Princey gonna play EXP Cho? Because I've if I'm not
Oh,
wrong, Princey played. Oh my god, Princey is on fire. He's like, no, give me EXP Chow. I'm gonna
oh my
have my
God.
revenge. Oh my god, Princey is mad.
Princey taking the Chow against the Phobias actually. I mean, that's completely insane, really. I mean, you pick up the Chow, okay, that's fine. The enemy picks up the Phobias for you. And then you decide to go in the face of Phobias, in the face of death with the Chow. And this just shows, that Princey is actually inspired by the lines of Chow, right? Speed defines the winner. So yeah, I feel like Princey will be showing the speed here up against the Phobias. The Phobias carries a big hammer, whereas Princey is the Chow is a kung fu fighter, so he's really really fast. So if you carry a big hammer up
Every day
against
you
a
see such a handsome dragon
fighter,
taming like
a
me.
martial arts fighter, then you don't really stand a chance because of the speed that they have. Let's see if Princey shows us the mechanics that the Chow can actually come out on top in the laning phase against the Phobias. Let's see. But for now, looking at the picks here, okay, Hayabusa up against the Ling. Oh my god, the classical assassin battle. I mean, the one who uses the ult first loses. The one who uses the ult
Exactly,
first loses. Let's see
exactly.
what happens here.
Whoever uses his ult, the immunity first, boom, you're dead the next second. And this, I mean, I feel like, I don't want to, say something controversial, but I feel like most of the time, Ling wins
Hope will
out the
find a
engage for
way,
one simple reason
even when
is
all
that
is forlorn.
Hayabusa is skill based, you use your skill to deal damage. Ling is basic attack based. He has crit rate, and because of it, Ling usually wins it out the engage most of the time. But let's see, Psychic, just like you mentioned, it's a very good quote from Chao himself. Speed determines the winner in this game, definitely. Like whoever deals the damage and whoever uses the ult first will be losing out in this assassin versus assassin composition. This game is probably going to be very spicy, maybe the most spicy of the tournament so far, because Princey has been dominating so many teams all alone, but finally they have matched their match. In the previous match, Princey was not able to do anything on the Khalid, got a Choco, and because of that, he's coming in strong with the EXP lane show. And I want to see how well he can do, especially against the Phobies. I mean, we've already
Ready?
discussed it.
Go!
I'm just
Your
waiting
team
for the
is
execution.
banning.
And I feel like this is the first time Bruno is available, but nobody is picking yet. That is crazy.
Well, I mean, if you go against good teams like this, where you see worthy opponents facing off each other, you know that even the Bruno can't really carry the entire game all on his own, and there's a high chance of getting countered, because of which we are seeing the Bruno not really being prioritized. There are a lot of other options still remain open. But yeah, we're in the second Bane phase right now. We can see the Lela and Vexana being banned out here. We might be seeing a potential high loss from the side of Team Joytime, I feel like, because
Fleeting as a
the Vexana ban
snowflake
indicates
light,
you want to go for the high
as
loss. And now,
timeless as a
let's
glacier's
see if
heart.
Crocs decide to. Okay, high loss is already banned out. What happened? Oh my god, to my eyes. But let's see what the last ban will be. I hope it's a marksman ban because the enemy does not really have their goal laner yet. So, yeah, it should be a Bruno, in my opinion, or it could be the Granger as well, because you are going to get you're going to get two heroes and then it takes one first away. So yeah, let's see what the ban will be.
Yeah, we have to wait out and see, and let's see what it's gonna be. We're still waiting. Spicy, what do you want to ban out? Because after all, you're gonna be the goal laner. It is up to you. Who do you want to face? Do you want to face the man with the balls, or do you want to? Okay, Tigreal. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not really sure. I mean, I haven't really, been present for Joytime United. This is actually my first time casting for them. It was Jenny previously, so I'm not really sure if there's a really good Tigreal, but I'll have to wait it out and see. So far, Matilda really has to watch out because one thing is for sure that their frontliner it's gonna be on a little bit of trouble. Do you think Granger is gonna come into play? They ban out Lala and do not ban out Bruno.
That's quite interesting. They ban out Lela. Well, the fact is, Lela, the range is just way too much, right? I mean, if you commit to killing a Lela, you might as well commit the entire team on diving, right? So there's a high chance you might get wiped out in that process. So yeah, that is the reason why I feel like the Lela has been banned out here. But with that Tigreal ban, I feel like it's very justified because in the last game, the Tigreal did give them some trouble. They were having a lot of trouble up against the Tigreal, so that might be the reason why they've banned it out this time around. And with that, Bruno being picked up now on the enemy side, of course, the Granger. I mean, there is no other option better than the Granger up against the Bruno. But if you go with the Granger, you're really weak against the Ling, in my opinion. What do you say?
Exactly. I mean, basic attack marksmen have much better chances against Link because he's also basic attack himself. But someone like Granger, I mean, especially after the revamp, his basic attack do not hit as hard as before, right? And right now he's more of spam your skills. And I feel like it's really hard to aim someone like Link who's very fast and nimble. But I'm willing to be surprised. I'm willing to see what Spicy can do. So far, it's a very new team composition that came, Crocs has pulled up. They are going in with the Hayabusa, but at the same time, they didn't pick up a tank. Hmm? It's okay, no issues. They have picked up a Matilda and picked up an assassin jungler. So their frontliner is only Chao. Even their mid laner is Squishy. So can Chao really frontline by a tank build? We'll have to wait out and see because there's also Phovius, there's also Kufra. There's a lot of counters for this Chao, man.
Well, they really do not want. Okay, Chow with the damage emblem. Is it the damage emblem? If it's the damage emblem, then oh my god. Oh my god. Princey is going to cook here, guys. Princey is going to cook here because the damage emblem has been picked up here by Princey up against the Phobias, up against the Kufra. Princey is not willing to sit back and watch as the roamer this time. Princey wants to take things into his own hands and he wants to win the game.
Princey is mad. Okay. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the Land of Dawn. This is the game number 2 of match 1, best of 3 quarterfinals, stage 2 into this Joytime Cup, and it's Joytime versus Team Crocs, and we have a spicy match. I mean, Spicy is here in the team as well, but it's gonna be a very spicy game. But because oh my god, full damage, how? No way, no way. I can't believe that. Oh my god.
Whoa, emote. This guy is really naughty, man. This guy, I mean, he just blows my mind when I see him using the Chow in such a way. I mean, sometimes you witness some players play some heroes in such ways in which you could never even imagine those heroes could be played, right? This guy plays in those ways. This guy just plays in those ways.
We have to keep the watch out for the build. I want to see what Chao is building 100%, like every minute. Because if he's going damage, their team doesn't have any frontline. Oh, no way. No way he's going damage. No frontline.
Oh my god. I'm really curious to see. Okay, the gang coming in though. Did the Phobias use the flicker? Yes, he uses the flicker to go out of the situation. Look at this. There's pressure coming in. The pressure is there. And the Ling as well. He wants to go for the turtle or will he go for the goal? And okay. He goes for the turtle. So the Grandeur pretty safe for now. Yeah, a lot of resources though must have been used up there. And now okay, look at this. Look at this. First blood secured there by Biren Singh with the help of the Chow. And that just shows that this team is something that you want to look out for. Crocs. They're mechanically gifted players, man. And you don't really witness them playing such exciting games every day because they literally thrashed the opponents in the previous games. But in this game, they're up against a worthy opponent here. Team Joytime.
Finally, a worthy opponent, like the Kung Fu Panda meme. But anyways, the blue buff is okay. He's gonna be picking it up, no issues. Matilda really needs to watch out the positioning because he's the only frontliner and will probably get taken down here. Let's see.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at the timing of the Oogie Shadow kill. The flicker has been used there though. The Lunox tries to commit, has been forced to use the flicker. Princey arrives right on time, but okay, look at that. When Birensing comes on top yet again with the... Whoa, 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 Trident's Revenge. Birensing walks right into death. And with that, both of the key players of Team Crocs will be getting taken down there.
Man, Princey, come on, go for the tank build, man. I do understand your confidence. You're a little bit pissed. Okay, Louis will get taken down.
What was
Anyways,
that?
I feel like, yeah, that was... I don't know why Louis was playing a little bit unsafe, I guess. I'm not sure. But anyways, Chao, you really have to watch out because you are the only frontliner and you need to be able to provide that to your team because if you do not do that, your team, I don't think it stands much
Whoa.
chance. Whoa.
Whoa,
No way.
Spicy deals a lot of damage. But no, my goodness. They bait them inside their death. Because now the Granger is actually, he just uses a lot of skills and takes down the Bruno quite low. But the finishing power is not there yet. You need a lot more items. And now look at that. He picks up the Hunter Strike. Now he might be able to do what he wants. He wants to finish off the Bruno.
It's gonna be really interesting. Bruno just got a double kill right into 4 minutes into the game.
Whoa.
You don't really... Okay.
Flicker being used there. Princey, kick him. Oh, he uses the flicker there though. Oh my god. To perfect, to perfect the direction of the kick, he uses the flicker there. And now Bruno zoning out the Granger. The Granger. If he can use the Death Sonata as well, then he can actually come out on top. But I feel like the Death Sonatas have not been connecting very well for Spicy, and that is the reason why this Bruno is really comfortable on his lane right now.
Exactly. Bruno might be moving around a little bit too much, sidestepping. Luoi, and who is that? Kufra? They're waiting. Oh, it's over.
Birensing gets caught out again. That is what happens if you do not have a roamer and EXP laner who can scout the area out for you. Because right now, Team Crocs have... Okay, look at that in the top lane side. The Bruno gets another kill. Lunox is arriving on the scene. Will he be able to make it out alive? I don't feel like... Oh, I feel like yes, he could. But no, he dashes away and now the Lunox is the one in trouble. They take the turtle and make it right in time. And Joytime United are on top right now. Team Crocs really suffering.
Yeah, I mean, I love them. I love the tenacity, but this game feels a little bit weird. The draft is a little off. I feel like giving Princey the mid lane would have been much better. I mean, into the roaming position. I do understand they did not want to give out the Matilda, but Hayabusa Matilda, it doesn't really work out because, I mean, you want someone tanky to provide the front lining, and right now they do not have anybody. I feel like they could have sent, someone else into the... Yeah, I just feel like it's not gonna work out despite their confidence and ego and everything. I'm not really sure because, okay. What does Chao has currently? I'm curious.
Well, I feel like he has the Blade of Heptasis here, first item.
Oh my
And
god.
I don't know what the next item will be. I do hope it is the Thunderbell because if not, I'll be really skeptical about the build there. And okay, Branger trying his best there. Death Sonata's connecting, but onto the Kufra, so not really doing so much damage. And right now, Team Crocs are literally way behind as compared to the other side. And they have a Granger, they have a Lunox, they have a Hayabusa. I mean, where is the source of crowd control in your side? Where is it?
Princey.
And Biren Singh deleted again. Team Crocs, even though they pick up heroes which we would have liked to see them pick up, they're not really having the best composition here, and that is why
Yeah.
they're way
It's
behind, way behind.
yeah, it's basically like if you put something two really different tasty things together, it's not gonna taste good together. You have to make sure they have the
Whoa,
synergy. And
Kufra
oh, okay.
completely misses the Tyrant's revenge there, but he does not get taken down, and it will be the Granger who will be going down instead. But shutdown secured there, and now it will be a double kill for the Lunox. The Lunox triple kill? No, it will not be a triple kill, but Princey arrives and Skytix will go down, and there might be another one coming in. Way of Dragon still available for Princey. Yo, the recall's on, and with that, double kill secured there. Look at that, how they turn things around.
Princey, I feel like Princey would have reached Ling anyways, but he just wanted to flex. He just wanted like, yeah, I'm gonna take you down in style, and that is basically what he did. Oh, look at the damage from the Bruno door. Like Granger not really having the best time right now. And let's see, do they want to go in? Do they want to go in?
Yep, they want to go in. Oh, will they come out on top though? Look at that, 2v1. The Bruno goes down. But Bruno, he has his claw, so the life steal is insane when his HP is low. And that is the reason why Demon Eyes coming in very handy there for the Bruno. He's able to take the kills there, 2v1 in a situation like that. And now the Brilliant Singh will be trying to scout the area out with his shadows. He wants to take the Lord away, but the zoning is just so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't have any frontliner. And unlike Ling, he can't really go in unnoticed easily because his shadows are visible into the map. And okay, looks like they're trying to do something about it. Oh, Hayabusa does find a bush. Kufra, you better go in. Retribution, let's see.
Whoa. Whoa, look at Chow! Look at Chow! Look at Chow! Spicy takes the kill. Oh my god, these people are just so good. My goodness. They take the Lord with the help of the Granger. The Chow picks out the Ling, but now, okay, 4 members falling down. The Lunox will go down as well. Everybody wiped out for their Lord. Well, that is what happens, right? Ray? I mean, if you commit all of your resources in taking down the objective, sometimes you want to, head back. But this time, they were not able to do so. The enemy did not let them, and that's why they'll be all going down there.
Yeah, that was A plus effort from Team Crocs, honestly. Like, they were able to get the Lord. That is insane. Like, Princey kicked out Ling and almost took him down by himself. But yeah, it's just that Ling was able to escape, and because of it, Ling was able to survive. So no casualties onto the hands of Team Joytime. But on the other hand, despite getting the Lord, they're still getting pressured in. And despite having the minions, look at them. The pressure from the Bruno, man. I feel like Bruno ban was definitely necessary. I feel like they played a little bit too confident into the draft phase.
Yep, I felt like they should have banned the Bruno there. Instead of banning out the, what was that, the Tigreal, I think? Yeah, they ban out the Tigreal. If you pick up the Matilda, I don't really feel like you have any issues, going up against the Tigreal. But it's their decision. They decide to go with the Tigreal ban there instead of, okay, this time around, Biren Singh uses the Shadow Add-on time. There might be a flicker. Aaron's Revenge coming in. Dennis, he goes inside the tower alone. And now Princey picks out the right target. The Bruno will be going down there. The main source of damage has been taken down. And now they want to go in more. Because now the enemy damage dealer is down. Look at them. They're pursuing. And there is the Phobius. He uses the hammer to deal a lot of damage. A lot of bonks coming in on the Matilda. He'll be going down there as well. But oh my god. The Chow is on a 3-3-2 here. Biren Singh though, look at Biren Singh's KDA now. Oh my god, 162 as a Tanura.
Yeah, Biren Singh is not having the best of his time right now. His team cannot give him the snowball that he really wanted because the opportunities just do not open for their team. Lunox is damaged, Granger is damaged, Chow is also going damage. He does have crowd control, but he is not playing for the utility. He's playing for the damage as well. So because of that, having no CC, it's wrecking them really badly. Okay, Quincy playing the safe game, did not really kick out. Okay, Hayabusa.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Biren Singh. I really hope you can come out on top later on in the game while you try to do a split push or something. But for now, okay, look at Kufra. He's all alone and he used the Tyrant's Revenge. But okay, there is a follow-up coming in from Louis at the right time. Bruno's balls are hitting way too hard right now for Princey to take those hits. And Lunox will get taken down as well. The Granger is the only one standing, uses the flicker. But will he be able to? Whoa, spicy! Spicy! Uses the flicker in a very, very good way there, and he'll be able to come out on top. But there might be a Tyrant's Revenge coming in. But no, the minions arrive on time now. The onslaught continues onto the towers. They are able to take down a tower as well in the bottom lane side. They might be looking for the top lane now.
Yeah, possibly. They're able to expose the pace as much as possible. It's really impressive how Team Joytime did not. I mean, I feel like there is a slight bit of draft gap. Despite giving Quincy the chow, I feel like Team, Crocs came out a little bit too confident. They didn't really go for the traditional team that they usually go for. Like, it's Quincy onto the roaming position. They pick up a Crocs mage and they just, play a game of Quincy giving the opportunity to Biren. But this time it didn't happen. But okay, Engage is up.
Biren takes down the low E in the midst of that team fight. And with one member down, they have a member ahead, but they have to target this Bruno as well. And after that, they might be able to go for the engage. But let's see. They're scouting out the area. The Phobia is doing a lot of damage onto the Matilda right now. And Ling, look at Ling. He's going for the split push. And look at the Chow. He does aim the right target, but it will be the Bruno coming out on top in that tournament. Bruno is dealing a lot of damage. Bruno, double kill. Princey able to recall. Ling is pushing. Oh my god, things are not really looking good for Team Crocs. And now it's Skythix who is recalling. It's not Princey. Skythix is recalling. Hayabusa might go down there.
Whenever I see the Thunder recall, it reminds me of the meme. But anyways, the base. The base.
And with that, this game goes into the hands of Joytime United, and Team Crocs will be bidding goodbye to us because now they have to go back home. Team Joytime United will be the one moving forward in this best of 3 series. That was a really good gameplay, but I feel like, like you said, Ray, this Chow, he should have been the roam here. I don't really know why they went with the Matilda. They don't want to give the Matilda away to the enemy, but the risk that you carry while picking up the Matilda is that you have an assassin jungler. So
Exactly.
you don't really go with a Matilda with the assassin, yes.
Yeah, I feel like they could have done their draft much better because we've seen Princey has defeated teams that have Alpha Matilda combo, no issues, because his precise kicks, Wave the Dragons, are what carries the game. And it can only happen if you go for a roam build because you have the sustain right, or you're going to get bursted just like Bruno did to you. He got taken down 5 times, mainly because of that, because he did not have enough sustain. And also considering the fact that they did not pick a CC mage either, which is very questionable. I do understand you want to pick the Lunox to immune Psychics, ult, but is that really worth it? Because you're not going to be able to create the opportunities for Biren Singh, who's playing the assassin. If you have a juggler who wants to play the assassin, play utility, create opportunity for him to snowball, and then give this space to the marksman to farm up. That's what your plan was. You've been doing it from best of 1, but perhaps in this game they got a little bit too cocky. They perhaps got a little bit confident and they picked up heroes that they thought were best to suit the scenario, but they didn't think, do these heroes work together? And because of that, there was a slight draft gap, and Joytime United, they just took advantage of the dissonance that the team had, and they will be winning out this game as well as the previous game and getting this whole series.
Yes, and with that, we'll be coming back right after the short break, but stay tuned on Joytime Cup. We have more matches lined up.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the immortal, evil will be routed. Through this mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
At the end of the long summer, Fritz was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind me!
Lear. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing can bind me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask. I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
At the end of the long summer, Fritz was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing avoids me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Through this mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
At the end of the long summer, Prince was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to mortality, he inherited life.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the JOYTIME Cup. We have another match, another very, very exciting match lined up for you here. To be witnessed tonight is going to be Peak to Plummet up against Hello Kitty Gang. We know Hello Kitty Gang, they played against their own teammates, Hello Kitty crew, and they defeated them and went forward representing their squad, Hello Kitty. And now, casting tonight will be myself, Fredo, and casting alongside me is your boy, Ray. Ray, what are your thoughts about the
So,
match?
What's your command?
I mean, we've seen Team Hello Kitty Gang perform exceptionally well against Hello Kitty Crew. So I'm looking forward to how they'll be able to do this game as well, because they have another team in front of them, and it is Peak to Plummet, actually considered one of the top 10, top 10 teams of the Bengal server itself. So they have a reputation to uphold, and let's see if who is the challenger and who's the throne, right? Because we'll have to see who plays the domination game right from the early, because I feel like this game is going to be really spicy. This might be like a clean sweep, because let's see what happens, because I'm really curious to see what's going to happen.
Yep, let's see what happens here. Looking at the bands so far, Peak to Plummet decide to go with two mage bands, even though they have the first pick. They don't want to pick the Pisidian for themselves. And on the other side, we can see the Luo E, the diversions, which they do not want to face here, will be banned out by Hello Kitty along with the Fanny. And we all know how good Skyzen is. So yeah, that is why. Oh, sorry, how good Sharin is. So yeah, that is why Sharin, even though he picked up the Yin and he picked up the Alpha as well, let's see if he's able to play any assassins tonight or not. For now, looking at the bands, another band coming in, it will be the Chip. What do you think the last band will be from Hello Kitty, Ray?
Hmm. Looking at it, I mean, Hilda could be a possibility, but at the same time, Bruno is something that many teams have been considering time and time again. So I feel like one or two, one of them. Oh, but okay, really unexpected. I was just about to say maybe the Matilda, but all right. Joy, don't want to give it to Charin. Interesting.
Yep, and that is why they're going with the Joy ban. But look at that, like you said, the Bruno could be an option to be banned out. But since it's left open, it will be Team Peak who will be picking up the Bruno immediately. Let's see if they counter it out immediately with a Lela, or will they wait for another pick of theirs, which is still going to be left after these two picks. So let's see, because otherwise, I'm really sure Team Peak are going to ban out the Lela in the second phase.
Definitely. Okay, Matilda was left out open. Very obvious choice being picked up. You can go in for a Lela right now, because obviously you have a dash. Lela's weakness doesn't have a dash. Matilda will give the dash. So pick up the Lela right now, and you guys will have probably... Okay, it makes sense. Understandable. Hilda was left out open. So they have revealed their cards. There is no flexibility anymore. With this Matilda coming into the play, it means Hilda is their EXP laner. And probably the next pick should definitely be Lela, if you want to counter this Bruno already. At the same time, the Granger does exist. but we just saw that it's a little bit more situational because you really have to hit your Death Sonata, and that is kind of a gamble. Like, can you really do that? Instead, just pick up a Lela and
Muscle of
scale up into the
iron.
late game. But
The
anyways, they're going to be
immortal
giving
one
out
Speed.
chose me
the
to vanquish the
Suyo to
shadows
Charin.
that
So
plague this
let's see
world.
how the game proceeds with Hagimaru. What is he going to pick up, Lela or a mage?
Well, a lot of options here. Okay, they're showing the Zilong here. I don't really feel like they're going to go with the Zilong. But yeah, the Suyu pick is really great here because the Joy being banned out here leaves the second best option in the jungle right now, which is the Suyo. And of course, the Fanny as well, one of the top options as well. But yeah, the Suyo being prioritized here by Team Peak. Now they're looking for the mage. I feel like they should go for the Lela right now because otherwise it's going to be really hard for them. Because if they go with if they leave out the Lela right now, they're going to ban it out. And in
Hmm.
the next phase, they might be banning out the Granger as well. So okay,
Hope
no
will find
Granger,
a
no
way,
Lela. What are you going to
even when all is
counter the Bruno with?
forlorn.
So okay, now they might be gambling out here, picking up the Vexana, leaving the Lela open. Oh my God, what is going to happen now, Ray?
I'm not really sure because if I was team, Hello Kitty right now, I would have definitely just picked up the Lela because I do understand both of the teams have not picked up their mid laner. So even if Peak Diplomat decides to ban out mage, they will be reducing their mage pool as well. But right now, since you've picked up the mage, it just means that they don't need to focus on the mage anymore. They can just choke out the gold laner. So I feel like the best decision was just pick up just like I said, right? Pick up Lala, even the playing field, and make sure that you have the gold laner secured. And since they haven't picked up the mage, even if they start choking out the mid laner, it won't really affect because they will reduce the mid lane too, right?
Yep.
See
So
value in
let's see
me?
what they go with. Okay, they go with a
You
Fred Rain
should.
ban here. It's a very good
Interesting.
ban. Yep, actually, it's a very good ban because I have faced the Fredrin up against in the rank games when I was playing a Suyo, and the Fredrin does a pretty good job at canceling the skills while it's being casted because of his taunt, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, that is one of the reasons. And along with that, so Fredrin paired up with the Matilda, so it's a deadly combination right there. So that's why they ban out the Fredrin. Now let's see what the next ban will be coming in. Well,
Is it
hello,
going to be?
Kitty.
What do you think from Team Peak? Do you think it's an alpha ban?
It could be the Alpha, but it could be the Lala as well, like I told.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what they ban out here. But it's going to be Hello Kitty who will be banning out now.
Let's hear from the crowd.
They will ban out the
Make some noise
CC.
for yours
Hmm.
Okay.
truly.
That's good in my opinion. You don't want to get countered. You don't want this Hilda to be behind in the EXP lane. So that's why they ban out the CC. That's a good choice.
Hmm. Let's see what the last ban is because I'm really curious. Is it going to be the alpha or is it going to be the Layla? Because so far their emphasis has been on the jungle, but I'm willing to be surprised because alpha, despite being as strong as it is, alpha and just like I mentioned, Suyo basically faces the trouble against the threatened due to the crowd control, the taunt. But Alpha only has one crowd control, right?
Trust.
Which Suyo can dodge. So
Alpha is
perhaps no.
online.
They're just gonna not take any risk. They're very confident in their goal laner, which is Skyzen, and they're just gonna gamble and see what the marksman is gonna be. Despite having lesser odds, Hello Kitty Gang can pick up a Lala or a Granger right now.
Why are they showing Anana right now? Are they trolling us?
They're definitely trolling the casters.
Are we going to see a Layla? I mean, a Nana marksman. It actually works sometimes, the Nana marksman build. But let's see.
Mexican Lela. Sorry, Nana.
Yep. Lana with the marksman build, which is actually a troll build, but I've seen it work sometimes in ranked games, especially in solo queue. I've seen a few Nana players who make the
Still
marksman
waters
build.
run deep.
They go with the
Nana.
Asmo, they go with the Berserker Fury. But now it will be the
Yeah.
Ling which is being prioritized here. Okay. So
I'm
they're
not the only
leaving
one
the
bound
Layla
by
for the
these
last pick, I think.
chains.
Is it going to be the Layla or is it going to be the Granger? Ray.
You know, perhaps this is what Hello Kitty Gang was beware of. Let's say they pick up the Lela, but look at the heroes that are coming in. A lot of zoning out heroes, and in the early game, Lela would face a lot of trouble. But perhaps that is basically what they were patiently just wanting to see. What cards does Peak Diplomat really has? And right now, all the cards has been revealed, and perhaps they will be able to choose their goal laner with a little bit more precision. Because if there's a lot of
Among
heroes
the
like Diven,
planes exists
Granger
the
would be much better here,
equilibrium,
right? He can maintain
which
the
I
distance as
was
well as he can
made
dash out
for.
from the RWM. He can dash out of the AOG, and if Phoebus comes in into his lane, he can also just use his uh, Sonata and get out of the situation by slowing him down, right? So I feel like Granger would be a good decision here as well. But if they are very confident that Matilda can help Lela, they can also pick up the Lela. So let's see what is their goal laner option.
Yep, let's see what the last pick will be. Will it be a Lela or will it be some other marksman? The Ixia could do well, but you have the Katot Kacha on the other side. So if you are
Exactly.
if you have a stationary target, the Katot Kacha will directly land on you. So Ixia not the best option here.
Want some
Yep.
It
Poland?
Yep.
had to be the
Free
Lela.
It
shipping!
has to be. At
Has
this
to be.
point, yeah. They were just edging us, man. They were edging us so long. Like, are you gonna guys pick Lela? Lela, like, come on. You guys, come on, man. You guys could have just first pick Lela and not do this. They're edging the casters 100%. What do you think, Fredo? They could have picked up Lela anytime.
Bro, we don't say edging.
Okay.
we don't say
I
edging.
mean, we were pushed to the edge of the cliff. Yes, ladies and
Yep,
gentlemen, I mean
yep.
that. Yeah, we were pushed to the edge of the cliff. The anticipation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Anyways,
after we finalized,
yep, draft has been finalized. It's going to be a Ling and Lela on the same side. So yeah, the late game definitely looking strong, and you have this early game in the form of the Hilda, the Vexana, the Matilda, and on the other side, you also cover the entire game. But yeah, a lot more about the zoning potential of this Eve and the Gatot. The area of damage is way too high, and if the enemy
5
decides to
seconds till
fight in
the
that
enemy
area, then you are
reaches the
definitely having the
battlefield.
advantage. But
Smash them!
having the
All
Matilda on
roads
your side means you
also
can
lead to
dash out
Poland.
of that kill box. So yeah, that will be coming in handy as well. Let's see, will it be the anime girl or will it be the superhero boy which will be winning out in that goal lane?
yep, the anime cowboy girl because it's the Blazing West skin, or it's gonna be the footballer with superpowers, the Flash. But anyways, let's see what happens in the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second match of tonight. Game number one, best of three, quarterfinals, Joy Time Cup, and it's Team Pick to Plummet on the blue side and Team Hello Kitty Gang into the red side. Let's see what they have in store for us. Just like I mentioned, Fedo, Team Hello Kitty Gang has a lot more late game. They do have the balance with the Hilda and Vexana, but yeah, they have the late game secured. On the other hand, just like you mentioned, zoning out. Let's see which execution is much better, but look at that. The harassment from that Eve onto that Vexana, it's already up. Let's see how the engages will be proceeding because the turtle will be coming up in 40 seconds or so, and this is the time where you rush the level 4, try to get ahead of the enemy and take your first blood. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Oh,
Ling, he misses out on the level 4 there. This will definitely be costly for his team. Because
yeah.
now look at the Suyo, he's just taking up all the jungle that he needs. And yeah, that's why he'll be getting the level 4 early. He might be getting level 5 already, I guess. Oh, look
Oh,
at that. He's almost level 5 and the Ling is not even level 4.
ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay. Retribution being used there. Okay, Yoshi
No.
Kumar.
Okay.
Yoshi Kumar goes down before the first turtle. This is not a good sign for Hello Kitty because Peak to Plummet are looking very, very strong. Sharin on Detsuyu.
He got taunted, right? Because of the taunt, he didn't use the Tempest Blade. Ah, that's gonna be really costly. And also, he used up the retribution, so he can't really come just yet. And their turtle is gonna go. Okay, Eternal Guard being
Oh,
used up. Yeep just barely survived. Oh, no way. Ling doesn't even get the red. Charin, man,
oh my god.
he's denying so much farm. Charin is already gonna be level what 6, and Ling is still level 4.
And that just speaks for itself. I mean, they are the top squad in India right now. One of the top squads in India right now. And that is why they play
Bengal,
at
yeah.
this level. Yep, Bengal server definitely one of the top squads, and now they're looking for a gank in the goal lane. They do have the Lela, so they should be able to comfortably, hold the lanes even in the late game as well. But the Gatot Kacha and the Phobias are not going to just sit there and let this Lela get farmed. They're going to create trouble for her. So let's see if the trouble is enough to take her down or not.
Exactly. And okay, I was mistaken. That is Lela on the anime skin itself. It's not the Blazing West. For a second, I thought it was Blazing West. But anyways, Charin doing an excellent job. Look at that. Link is not getting even a single second of breather room. Phobius is level 6, but he is not just quite yet. They're creating a lot of farm gap for this Link right now. And that is actually really good for the team and extremely bad for the hands of Team Hello Kitty Gang. Because if this keeps on proceeding, Ling will not be able to do until he gets a few more item slots. Look at that. Red buff invasion coming in from Phobius all alone. Let's see. Wants to go in.
He does have enough damage and sustain, and that is why he's not really scared of going in a 1v3. Okay,
AOG.
box being popped there along with the AOG. Look at this zoning there. The perfection of that, the position of that box is just so perfect. There is no way you can run out of it, and if you decide to fight, you're going to die. Oh, Lela though. Lela dealing a lot of damage onto Skyzen. Skyzen was forced to flicker there, and the Lela still has the flicker. Oh my god, Lela, why did you not use the flicker there? Oh my god. I mean, I feel like they just want to keep pressurizing the lane as of now. And look at that. Link totally forced out of his own jungle area. Now look at the price. Look at the price the Lela has to pay there. Hess's claw being picked up there, but the Bruno completely getting the better of the Lela out there in that 1v1. And now the Bruno might be in trouble. There is the guiding light being used as well, and look at that. Skyzen comes out on top. Yoshikumar arrives on time. It might be a little bit late. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a double kill for Skyzen. It might be a triple. Will it be a triple? It's a triple kill. It's a triple kill for Skyzen on the Bruno, and that is why, guys. That is why this Bruno. That is why the Bruno is always banned out in rank these days. Bruno completely menaced. Completely broken with that malefic gun.
Oh my god, he took double kill all on his own and got the triple kill by the teammates' aid. That is insane. That is so much gold. I mean, Bruno 400 and Lela is 010. That is already speaking a lot of volumes. I want to see his item actually. I want to see the gold disparity between Lela and the Bruno. Can we see it? Okay. Bruno has 5k gold lead. Lela has 2k.
Lela has 2k behind. And now look at the taunt. This Matilda is just using the guiding wind. And now, oh my god, Yoshikumar completely caught in the middle of all that, and now he'll be getting taken down as well. This Bruno, he knows the enemy really cannot do anything much to him right now. He do not really have enough damage, and that is why he's being so pokey and so nosy right on their faces. Using those balls to deal the most amount of damage for his team.
He doesn't even have Malefic Gun yet, by the way, Fredo. So once he gets the Malefic Gun, he will be having the advantage. And Lela is so behind in gold, so he will definitely get his Malefic gun before Lela can get it. He already has the Berserker's Fury and the Hass's Claw, so expect a lot of crit shots already coming in from this guy. Okay, Lela, what was 3 a.m. MOBA 5v5 gameplay right there?
Yeah, that's what is happening right now, And is this the last turtle? Yep, it is the last turtle of the match. And okay, it's Peak to Plummet starting the turtle yet again. Farm difference sitting on 7k. Very, very comfortable lead right now. They don't really need to work their sweat off to handle this Lela anymore as well, because the Lela is comfortably way behind, compared to the Bruno. So the Bruno going in.
Okay.
The damage is very, very high. Okay, AOG being used to zone out the members. The Revitalize has been popped as well. So the Gato Kacha might be going down there. Definitely Yusa goes down on the other side. And the enemy still has 5 members intact. They are able to defend the tower as well. Oh, Yoshikumar! Yoshikumar.
At this point of the game, it looks very one-sided because look at that, almost 8,000 gold lead into the hands of the team. Peak to Plummet. I mean, they're just proving why they're one of the top 10 teams in Bengal server right now. Even the top team in Bengal itself, and they're just showing. I mean, Hello Kitty Gang played so dominant against Team Hello Kitty 2, but right now look at them. They're in a pedestal. They're in the back seat. They're not able to do anything much. And there's also a lot of misplays coming in from VWL onto that Lela, I feel like, because he's missing out his destruction rush very often. Maybe misclick, maybe he's predicting that maybe enemy is there, but yeah, he should be using it to poke the enemy or perhaps secure a kill. Other than that, Yoshi Kumar, kinda not his fault because he just got so dominated into his jungle. I feel like there wasn't enough backup coming in to stop his, invasion and everything. Okay, Gatot goes in.
AOG just
Oh
to
my
zone
god.
there's the real regulation coming in as well, and there is the tunnel guard being popped off. But Skyzen will be the one dealing the most amount of damage. He secures a triple kill there inside the tower. Holy defense still up. He might be looking for more. There is Sharin defending the bot lane side. He'll be bringing the minions as well. So now they're able to create a push up top. And now the mid lane tier 2 will fall down as well. And there is Team Peak to Plummet, just showing why they are the best.
Right now, Fredo, we are seeing an 11,000 gold lead into the hands of team. 12,000 gold lead almost for Team Peak to Plummet. And that is insanity. That is only 9 minutes into the game. It's not even like, 12 or 13 minutes. This is the first elemental lord, and they are already 12k gold lead ahead. Might even push to 13k. And Lela is just so behind. I want to see the items, and I feel like Lela just got like Berserker's Fury. And look at the damage.
Yeah, the damage is just way too much.
Bruno.
But yeah, will it be enough or not? I feel like, the Katot Kacha, he is the tank which has, the highest physical defense because of his passive, so it won't be easy to take him down. But with that Lord marching down top side, Link trying to clear the opposite lane. Let's see if it works out for them. They do have the holy defense in the mid lane.
Exactly. They do have the holy defense, so it means that first minion wave, it will get neutralized without any issue because of the shield will pop off. But other than that, the second wave, you need to handle that. And team, Peak to Plummet doing a really good job. All lanes synced. That is impressive. That is very impressive. Look at it. All lanes synced. And Bruno right now also has the Malefic gun. Let's see. He has the range. Lela doesn't have it quite yet.
And Lela, look at that Gatot. He's doing so well at zoning out the members all alone, and that is why they are what they are. AOG, Rebum Evolution, zoning is so well. I mean, they cannot even come inside to defend, right? I mean, they are going to die. And that is why look at that double kill secured there. Now Bruno Bar locking down the base. The HP is quite low, and yep, it will be an easy game for Peak to Plummet. Clearly outshining their opponents, clearly outplaying, clearly showing why they are the best.
Exactly. I mean, in this game, there is no way. I mean, yes, for Matilda, you need someone like, but the Fredrin as well as the Alpha was already banned out. So good draft for the hands of Team Peak to Plummet. They already considered the fact that there's already a, Matilda. So because of that, there is probably going to be a tanky jungler coming in. Yoshikuma does play the Assassins, but he does play the Fredrin, if I'm not wrong. And if you give the Fredrin, Lela will get a lot of space to farm. But if you give out the Ling, which is weak, Ling has one weakness, and that is the blue buff. If he doesn't get it, he is not able to do that much. And the farm gap they created was really impressive. Since Ling was not comfortable, he was not able to provide the backup to Lela against Bruno, who's, Bruno and Lela, both of them are late game, but Bruno has slightly more damage due to his volley shot stacking up to 10 times. And because of it, he had the early game lead over Lela. And I feel like Lela played a little passive, did not go in for the kill, and Bruno punished her for it. And after that triple kill, the game just completely swept away to the hands of Team Peak to Plummet as they secure game number 1.
Yes, and with that analysis breakdown from Ray, we will be right back for the second match because it is a best of 3 between the two teams. Peak to Plummet leading here with the game point. We'll be right back.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Through this mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
At the end of the long summer.
Welcome back, everyone, to the JOYTIME Cup. This is the second match between Pig to Plummet and Hello Kitty Gang. Pig to Plummet leading the match with the match point. It's a best of three, and they won the first match. Hello Kitty will be looking to make a comeback here, but after
I am
the
not the only
snowball,
one bound by
the
these
sweeping victory they
chains.
had in the first match, Pig to Plummet will be looking to do the same in the second match as well. But let's see if Hello Kitty are able to put up a good fight this time, or will they be completely outshined again by their opponents? Pig to Plummet looking really strong at the moment and proving why they are the top team in the Bengal server here. And with that, looking at the bans happening on your screens right now, we are seeing a Phobius ban here coming in from Team Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty looking very, very composed, and they're taking their time along with Peak right now. Peak is the one who will be on the red side, and they will be having the second ban. So let's see what they decide to go with. They can definitely go for the. Okay, I was about to say about the Bruno. In the last game, the enemy decided to go with the Bruno first pick. So yeah, the Bruno could be doing well here. But yeah, the Bruno has been banned out here. Let's see what the next ban will be. It might be a Sicilian. The meta is currently revolving around, heroes like Sicilian, like Bruno, like Lela, Granger, even the Joy, Suyo, so the Hilda. These all are meta heroes that actually deserve a first pick. So banning out these heroes should be the key here for victory. But you might as well try to do some target bans, for your heroes. Like if you want to play any EXP laner, Chow, you want to ban out the Phobias. So yeah, you might be going for
Muscle
things
of
like that
iron,
as well.
bones of steel.
But here we'll be seeing the Katot Kacha has been banned out here. So two EXP laners have been banned out here. So it feels like in the EXP role, I feel like Helicopter Gang is not really confident, and that is why they have banned out these two EXP laners. They don't want to pick it up for themselves. They don't want to give it to the enemy side as well. So yeah, that is the reason why they've banned these things out. And let's see what the next ban will be. I do hope it is the Sicilian, or it could be the Hilda as well, could be the Fanny as well. I feel like because the Fanny does a very good job in this meta right now, the energy region, which got buffed a little bit, it played an important role in making Fanny a sustaining assassin. He did not really used to sustain quite a lot. It used to be burst type, but now you can actually take a fight for a second or two. You can use a few more extra cables to sustain a bit longer in those fights. But for now, looking at the bans, it will be the Sicilian, which has been banned out here. So that just shows for itself that banning out the meta heroes is not always the best option. You might want to, consider the fact that, consider the composition that you're going with as well to, figure out which bans would be doing good here, because you don't want the enemy to be, counter picking against your composition. So yeah, here looking at the Sicilian ban, it does show that you don't want to take it to the late game. So that is why you have banned this out. But yeah, banning out the Sicilian will be countered with the Fanny ban here. So yeah, Hello Kitty not really confident that they want to pick up the Fanny as the first pick here. So they'll be going. They will be going by banning it out. And let's see what the next ban will be coming in. From Team Pig, it will be the Zushin. Okay, Zushin will be the last ban. The Zushin is actually a hero that deserves the ban all the time, and that is why they banned it out. Let's see what they go for the first pick here. It's Team Hello Kitty who have the first pick in their hands. They have the opportunity to turn the tides around with their first pick itself. But what hero will they decide to go with? It will be very interesting if they go with the Hilda here. The Hilda can clearly, be flexed out. for the EXP or the robe as well. But yeah, there is the Matilda open, the Alpha open. This
Immortal One
combination
chose
could
me
be
to
going into their
vanquish the
hands if you do not
shadows
deny
that plague
one of
this
those picks
world.
right now. So I feel like the Matilda should be doing good here, but no, instead they'll be going with the Suyo here. Not a bad pick, I would say, because the Suyo is actually a very very good jungler in this meta right now. After the Joy, after the Fanny, I definitely feel like Suyo should be there up in the list among the top three junglers in this meta right now. The Joy, though, it still remains open. It might be picked up here by Peak, but let's see if they do that, or will Charin be taking off some orthodox pick? He really likes to play the Yin as well, but we have not really seen him picking up a Yin up against a good jungler. So right now we are seeing at the screen the Matilda has been picked up here. It could be the Alpha next, but let's see, will it be the Alpha or will it be some other hero? It will be the horse, the Hylos. So that means you're going to see a Pegasus here. It will be a horse with wings. The wings will be provided by a little girl called Matilda here. So a very, very good pick coming in from Team Peak. Okay. Peak are picking. And yeah. So right, with that, the Matilda definitely going to the roam and the Hylos going to the EXP. So yeah, you already have the cards being flashed on the screen from the side of Team Peak. They have shown their cards clearly. It's going to be the Hylos in the EXP. So yeah, what do you want to pick up against the Hylos EXP? I definitely feel like they should go with the CC here early on to dominate these Hylos. You don't really want to pick up any other hero. It does not really work against the Hylos except the CC. So CC should be the pick to go for here. But will they be going for the CC instead? They go for the zoning gameplay, which enemy showed in the last game. It was the Eve that they went with, and now they're going with the Eve themselves. And now they'll be picking up the Edith as well. So the Edith is actually a very good option considering the fact that you do have a lot of crowd control on your side. You do have enough damage if you force out the fight quite a bit long and you get that stack on your passive. The Edith with her ultimate, the Earth Shatter, can actually deal a lot of damage. Primal Wrath, I mean to say. My bad. And with that, the last pick might be the Luo E, but will they be going with the Luo E or not? Really, really decisive decision. It could work both ways. And like I was saying, everybody, the Joy, top jungler in this meta, being left out in the ban section. And now it will be going into the hands of Sharin. Team Peak looking really strong with this draft right now. I don't see them, I don't see any pick stopping there right now because they have the dive composition in the form of the Matilda and the Hylos, and you go with a Eve instead of going with a Vexana up against this dive composition which the enemy has. And that might be a huge price, a huge gamble on their side. They might be losing this match out because of this Eve pick. It might be going well it might be going well, but I'm not really sure because I've not really seen it work out. Because when you have a Hylos and a Matilda heroes which can dive at you, you really want to pick up a hero that can counter that dive with some sort of crowd control, some sort of blockage that they can provide. And in my opinion, the Akai can do really well. The Ruby can do really well. The Ruby, though, not the best. And I feel that the Vexana can do really well because you have the Deathly Grass, which can crowd control the heroes which are diving at you. So yeah, with that being said, we're in the second phase of bans right now, and we're looking two bans already happening. It will be the marksman's being banned out here. It will be the Granger and the 1-1. Nothing out of the ordinary, just two marksmans which deserve to be banned in this meta. But with that, both the sides still missing their goal laners. The Layla, even though it was picked up in the last game, did not really perform well. But I feel like in this meta, there is no other marksman which can compete with the Granger and the Layla. So let's see what they go for. Okay, it will be the Melissa being banned out here. It does look like a good ban. And to start things with, let's see what they go for as the last ban. I definitely feel like they should be banning out a mage here, but let's see what they ban out here. I feel like the Aurora should be a good ban. Could be the Aurora, could be a marksman as well. They're taking their time to decide. Last 10 seconds left. Let's see what they decide to ban out. I definitely feel like it should be the Aurora, but they might go for a marksman as well.
Still waters run deep.
Oh, they go for the Ling instead. What is this? I don't really understand. I don't really understand. The Joy is an assassin. Why would you go for a Link ban here? Why? What is Team Hello Kitty thinking? Are they thinking that the Joy might go to the EXP? Because we have seen the Joy being used at EXP at times, but you already have a high loss as well. I don't really know what they're thinking right now. It might be a mistake. It might be them taking way too much time, and in the final moment, you decide to press on something just because you have to press on something, and that's why they might have locked in this, link for the ban by mistake. But yeah,
I am the
the last
moonlight
picks
that
coming in
breaks
from
through
Hello
the
Kitty.
darkness.
Will it be okay? It's the Mia, which is the first pick. Let's see what the second pick will be. It will be the Tigrel, even though the enemy has a Valentina. You're going with the Tigrel. That's quite courageous, quite brave. It could be, it might be called foolish as well. But let's see if it actually works out. But yeah, with that last pick will be coming in from Team Peak. Let's see which marksman will they go for. I feel like the Layla is still open, and the enemy does not really have the best dive composition to take out the enemy backline. So the Layla can do pretty well here in this draft. But is it the hero that you want to go with? You can go with you can go with the Leslie as well if you want, up against the Mia. He does really good, but okay, it might be the Moskov, it might be the Retail. Two very good options. But let's see what the end result will be. It will be the Irithel here. Yes, Irithel. A very, very good marksman up against the Suyo, because the Suyo, it really cannot chase down the Irithel because of the mobility that Irithel has. And that is why the Irithel will be a very, very hard catch for this Suyo. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, the bans have been complete. And shortly, we will be heading into the land of dawn. And just to remind you, this is the quarterfinals, and it's going to be Team Peak to Plummet up against Team Hello Kitty Gang. And Hello Kitty Gang, clearly a good side, but how good are they? Let's see. For now, the bans and picks have been complete, and yeah, we're looking at the draft. Looking at the draft, I definitely feel like Team Peak has done a better job, and even though Hello Kitty Gang, they do have a good composition. I feel like the Mia won't be doing the best, in this composition, in this lineup. But let's see. I hope they do prove me wrong. We all want to see an exciting match. We don't want to see a one-sided match where the other team is just, losing out completely. We want to see a comeback, and that is why we're witnessing this match right now. Team Peak, clearly, they are much better in terms of execution, and gameplay which they show is very impressive as well. But can they do it again, or will Peak upset us with their performance this time? Let's see. I look at the gang though, looking really good, at least comfortable in the first minute, not really making any mistakes. But look at that, the way the Matilda and the Valentina poked the Tigrel down, it just forced the Tigrel to recall, and that just speaks for itself. How to create pressure so that your teammates have the advantage. And that is how you want to support your jungler. And talking about the jungler, the Joy rotating really, really fast. Sharin doing what he's supposed to do, clearing all the jungle creeps so that he can reach that power spike early on. Skyzen, aware of the danger nearby, decides to stay inside the turret. A very, very good decision on his part, but how long will they be able to hold it out? Skyzen decides to back off a little bit more. And yeah, with that being said, it's going to be really, really great to see if the Mia can actually come out on top of the Irithel. Only time will tell if that will happen. And the turtle is up in the next 5 seconds. Edith will be looking for the level 4 along with the mage, the Yeve. The Yeve, though, clearly needs a level ahead. And without this level ahead, they cannot really take the fights. But for now, look at that. Level 3 is still there, and Sharin arrives on time with a blazing duets. It's actually the Okay, Tigreal does not really have a sacred armor himself, but they might be able to create a play once it's available. For now, it will be the first bet secured there by the tank onto enemy mid laner, and Matilda might go down as well, but she does use the guiding window in time. Yeah, yep, and now they did get the first kill on their side, and we might be seeing some more action, but yeah, Hello Kitty gang looking pretty better right now as compared to the last game where they looked really unsure of what they want to do. This time they seem to have clear intentions. They are proceeding this game with more caution and a better strategy overall. But yeah, it's going to be the Mia up against the Avital. Let's see if they are able to come out on top, or will there be a mistake on their part. But for now, the damage being dealt there by the Evil Queller was quite impressive. In the mid lane though, look at the Joy. The Joy clearly wants to go and take away creeps from the hands of this Suyo, and that is the reason you can see the Joy right now on the map. The Joy clearly in the bottom lane side. The Eagle might get caught out here. Does use the Purify on time. And yeah, this might be a potential fight coming in, but will it be? It will not be. And it does feel like Yoshi is suffering because he's not having the best game so far. In the first game, the Link got completely denied of everything on the map, and even in this game, he seems to be ahead, and they seem to be taking away a lot more resources as compared to the side. And now Lela, very big trouble. We have a revelation to use as well. There is the oh my god, very unfortunately taken down there. And I really hope to see Team Hello Kitty putting up a good fight, but I don't really see them dominating. But okay, they take the turtle away this time. They might be going in for the invade onto the blue buff. But Sharin comes out on top with the retribution, even though we know in the M6, the Joy, really okay. In the bottom lane, EXP side, the Primal Wrath has been used up there. The Hylos still wants to stay behind to see if there is an opportunity that he can look for. But oh my god, the pick up and throw coming in. Okay, 2 times. It might. Oh, implosion inside the tower. Gladiator. Even though the name is of a very, very brave guy, he does not really do the best of the bravest things. He comes out from behind the bush and takes him inside the tower. And that, even though, oh my god, this Mia, he will get hunted down by Sharin. Electrifying beats coming out at the right time, but look at the Sacred Hammer being used as well. And with that, the disengage will be finally coming in. Eve, it might be a bit too much. Yes, the Valentina does pick up the real manipulation, but the Suyo is doing a good job there up top. But let's see if he's able to secure a kill there or not. The Irithel really needs to be shut down right now because the Irithel, one of those late game monsters, the basic attacks hit really hard. And if you're not a tank, you really cannot sustain all the damage which will be coming in because the heavy crossbow does release HP like it's nothing. And they're trying to push the mid lane, but the Valentina does not really allow them to do so. Now they're going in for the top lane, tier 1. Will they be able to take it out? Let's find out. Mia already pushing. And the turtle coming up as well. They might as well go with the river flow towards the turtle. That should be the best option for them. And definitely they are doing so. Tiger approaching the scene. Hylos there on the scene. Eve there as well. Decides to clear the minions. Let's look at the position. All the teammates of all the battle spells available except the cooldowns there. Oh my god, Tigreal. doing a very, very good job with the Sacred Hammer there. And the real one manipulation has been used as well. But the Matilda will be able to escape. Electrifying beats coming in from the Joy. Sharin doing a good job there. But yeah, Mia will be securing the kill. The Irithel coming next. Evil Queller not really connecting. The Yoshikumar comes out on top. It's a double kill for Yoshikumar. Entire team of Peak to Plummet has been wiped out. Oh my god. Finally, Hello Kitty crew has arrived on the scene and now they're looking to make a comeback, and this comeback seems real because they do have the turtle right now, which they can take quite easily. They do get a wiped out as well, and the farm difference is finally catching up to the side of Team Peak. Team Peak falling off little by little. But do they have enough to make the recovery? Only time will tell. For now, they seem to be struggling a little bit in terms of rotations, even though they have the Matilda. The Tigreal, the crowd control that he provides, the setups that he's able to do, the even Mia able to make the best use out of it, and there is the Glorious Pathway coming in. The Moonlight Blessing will be there as well, Real World Manipulation. And the damage is coming in, but for how long can they do that? Joy arrives on the scene. Might be a bit troublesome for... But Tigreal uses the implosion to save his teammates, and that is the spirit of good. Oh my god, look at that. Reverse real world manipulation, but not as strong as the real one, and that is why he'll be getting taken down there. Oh, shutdown secured there by the Hylos. Hylos decides to fly away from the scene, and there is the Joy taking the kill away on the... Oh my god, this is not looking good. He does not really want to go inside there, but he decides to go in anyways. And now here is the Primal Rat being used, and there is the Guiding Wind to take them away from the situation. Yoshikumar goes in with the Soul Sever. Damage was enough to take down the Matilda, but not the Irithel. Whoa. It's a bit too aggressive, but Sonex does it so well. They take down the Irithel. The Irithel, even though he was getting a lot of farm, now he's finally taken down, and now there will be some sort of pressure in the hands of Tweak to Plummet, because now a same amount of farm difference means in the late game the Mia will not be letting you do what it wants. So that is why it's very crucial for them to target the Mia as well. The Mia, but Yoshikumar really having a good time on this Suyo. Like I was about to say previously, the Suyo not really doing do the best thing when it's up against the Joy, because the Joy can actually dash, whereas the Suyo does have a longer cooldown. So even though he can dash, he cannot really dash way too often. So that is why they cover the distance, and then the Suyo definitely gets deleted. But right now in this meta, Suyo is still one of the top junglers, and that is why Yoshikumar doing a very good job. For now, let's see what happens though. They're trying to push down the mid lane side. They're watching it, but will there be enough? Mia dealing a lot of damage, takes down the Matilda and takes down the Valentina as well. Oh my god, implosion used on a single member. Hylos will get taken down as well. 3 members down, 2 members standing. It's going to be the goal laner and the jungler standing there. But heavy crossbow already used. I think it's a bit too early. But yeah, they'll definitely get... Oh my god, Yoshikumar looking very, very good on that link. And sorry, on the Tsuyu, and dealing a lot of damage, and flashing in and out of those team fights as well. They'll be looking to take down the tier 2 in the mid lane side. Yes, look at that, we have one manipulation coming in, and easily takes that second tier 2 as well. What a game it is. It's looking really good from above. Now watching here, and yeah, they're going to go for the tier 2 bot lane as well. Team Peak completely pushed out of their own territory. The jungle area, they cannot really go inside right now. They're really scared to go in. The damage coming in from this Mia is just way too much, and they don't deal with it. But for now, looking at the Pixel draft, they might be going in a bit too aggressive. They decide to back off at the right time. Yep, and with that, the Lord coming up in around a minute. So yeah, before that, Lord, you do want to make sure that the lanes have been cleared and the enemy does not really do anything fishy. You want to check away all those bushes. Well, you want to make sure
there will be no sort of mistakes happening. So that is why Hello Kitty gathered up there all together. Okay, it's Sharin who's walking up front. It might be a bit too early. Oh my god, they go in. Yoshikumar, he goes in for the high loss, dealing a ton of damage. And the Joy should be going to the top lane to clear it out. And the Joy clearly has a good advantage when it comes to escaping and the mobility because the cooldown of her dash skills were less. And yeah, with that, the Lord coming up in less than 10 seconds now on your screens. Let's see if the enemy, I mean, the team who takes it will be able to make the best out of it. For now, in the Lord area, in the river area, it's going to be the Hello Kitty gang who will be surrounding it. But surrounding it wouldn't be enough. Will it be enough to just surround it? Will there be a red flag? Oh, Joy arrives in time, but maybe Yoshikumar will be taking the kill. Joy will get taken down there by the Mia in the back line though. Nobody actually going down, but they want to look for some trades. They want to take away a few more kills. Yoshikumar trying his best. I don't really know what happened to Peak in this game. But yeah, the thing which changed everything here is the fact that, Joy is raised. Yeah. And with that, let's see the Lord coming down the top lane side. The minions, they're trying to sing down the minions, but will they be able to do so? The minions are way too strong and it's not able to really hold on. And with that, they might crash into the mid lane, but they don't really have enough resources to do so, I guess. So they decide to back off. There might be a potential siege coming in on the side lanes though. And the side lanes do have a lot of minions. But on the top side, look at the Joy. The Joy clearly, taking that Lord down all by himself. But now the Lord will march in and it might be a turret being picked up there. Hello Kitty looking very good now. They're finally about to make a comeback happen. Team Peak not looking good. And well was missing section, but the Lord still has a lot of HP. Will they be able to defend it? They do, but they lose all 3 inhibitors. Sharon will go down as well. And now there might be a kill on the part of the mage. But look at that. Yeah, dealing a lot of damage. Mia gets taken down as well. It might be a complete wipe down, but no. It is game over for Team Peak to Plummet. Team Hello Kitty gang winning the match very, very comfortably as compared to the last one. What a game that was. And clearly, Hello Kitty do have the spirit. They do have what it takes to come out on top. So Peak to Plummet will be taking the next game even more seriously. But for now, it's me, Fredo. I'll be taking a short break, but don't go anywhere. We still have the third match of the best of 3 series. So yeah, we'll be right back.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
At the end of the long summer, Fritz was born in the Manian Empire. The whole empire was overjoyed. The royal blood would be passed down. On the day of the prince's first birthday, mysterious and evil forces came to his bed. The prince disappeared that night. The Imperial Knights traveled all over the Land of Dawn, but found nothing. The king and queen were heartbroken. Sorrow engulfed the whole Manian Empire.
In addition to brutality, he inherited my valor.
The blood of the Empire is at my service. Dawn plan is almost done.
Boy, stop fighting. Yield to me. Nothing conforms me!
Leah. So much for your escape!
Escape. The Black Dragon bowed to my power in his previous incarnation. What are you?
I'm the true master of this land! Face your doom!
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. In the name of the Immortal, evil will be routed. Through this mask, I see no fear. Move without flaw. Strike without hesitation. I shall enjoy all the worldly things once my vigil is over.
Welcome back, everyone, to the JOYTIME Cup. It's me, Fredo, again. This time is the third match of the best of three series. Hello Kitty pulling off a comeback in the last match. and clearly outshining Team Peak. Now we're left to see if which team, still has the endurance to take it in the third game to take away, the slot in the quarterfinals phase. No, sorry, the semifinal phase, because it's the quarterfinals, and the one winning will be the one proceeding ahead. The loser will be left out, and you don't want to be the losing end. You don't want to be the on the losing end. So that's why both the teams will be giving their best out here. Let's see which team shines, though. Okay, we're seeing a chip a chip being picked up here. Very, very interesting. The bands so far, all the usual bands, nothing out of the ordinary. And Hagimaru picking up the Sicilian this time. So the late game insurance is definitely there. But will this late game insurance be enough? That is the question. So let's see what team Hello Kitty decide to go for. Peak though, they're looking strong with their EXP and their roam, picked up early on. They want to pick up their damage dealers later. So right now there is a chance for Hello Kitty to do well up against the the Gatot and
the hunter of all the evil
the chip.
gods.
I do feel like the Hylos could do really well up against the Gatot, but the CC could do good. CC could also do very well. So let's see. In the last game, though, we did see the Edith right instead of the CC. I feel like a lot of players should be considering the fact that CC can deal a good amount of damage against high HP heroes. So picking it up is a very, very good choice when you're up against the Hylos, the Gato, the Phobias, and so many more options. So with that, right now we're seeing
Among the plains
the
exists
Beatrix
the
and Edith being
equilibrium,
locked in by Team Hello
which
Kitty. On the
I
other
was
side, we can see
made
the Eve
for.
yet again. So they want to play the Eve and the Gatot Kacha yet again, similar to the previous match, the first game, that is. So yeah, now let's see what they go with the next ban. For now, both the teams still lacking their junglers. So yeah, a jungle option still open. I feel like the Joy still remains open. The Suyo has been banned now. The Fanny has been banned now. So the Joy, the team which picks up Joy, should be able to do a good job here. But I feel like if you want to counter the chip pick, you should definitely be going for the Bane. But will the Bane be good enough? I feel like it should be the last pick. It should not be picked up first because it can do a lot of damage. A lot of collateral damage can take place if you pick up the Bane too early. The enemy will have the opportunity to pick up some things that can counter the Bane. So yeah, that is why you don't want to pick up the Bane too early. You want to go for it as the last pick. For now, it will be Team Hello Kitty who will be picking up their. So he will be banning out the hero. It will be the Granger which has been banned out. So you don't want to face a Granger up against the Beatrix. The range of the Death Sonata is just way too much. And as a mechanically gifted, as mechanically gifted players can actually make use of the Death Sonata very well. As we all know, Kelra of Onyx PH, he does very well. He thrives when he picks up that Granger because his Death Sonatas never miss. His Death Sonata is literally a bot. So yeah, with that being said, the next ban coming in from Team Peak will be the Carmilla. The Carmilla is a very good ban here because the enemy side does have a lot of damage. So if the Curse of Blood connects, because when the enemies come out of the portal, there is the Carmilla ready with the Curse of Blood to connect all of them together, and that is why you don't want to pick up a car. You don't want to face a Carmilla when you're playing a chip. And that is why we're seeing the Carmilla ban here. But let's see what the next pick will be. Oh, the Matilda still remain open all this time. So the Matilda Alpha combination can still go for you. They can still decide to go forward with it. But I feel like the Bane should do a good job. I feel like they should go with the Bane here. I hope Belleric could do good as well because the Belleric does a good work against the chip. The chip when the counter engage comes in, the Belleric does pretty well. They might be going with the Alpha, but I definitely feel like it should be the Bane. The Bane. But let's see if they go with the Alpha.
Thus I swear.
Okay, they will be going in with the Martis. Yoshi Kumar taking up the Martis for himself.
Than a weapon.
No, I mean, not the best pick, I would say. But yeah, in the early game, it does good. And yeah, with that, it will be the Julian being locked in here. So Julian and Martis, the two junglers that we don't really see these days quite often because, they are not really meta and they do have a lot of issues with them. But I feel like if Sharin decided to pick up Alpha, it could have been, good against the Martis. But in the late game, you won't really be able to, target the Sicilian. So yeah, there's one problem that you will face. But let's see if this problem actually becomes a problem for Hello Kitty Gang or Team Peak, or let's see if they're able to manage it, sail slowly and sail without any sail smoothly in this game. For now, we're on the loading screen and the drafts have been completed. And looking at the draft, I definitely feel like Team Hello Kitty is a bit behind in terms of the zone control because you have the Edith, you have the Beleric, but I don't really feel like the Edith can provide enough zone control like the Gato Kaja and the Chip can. So yeah, with that being said, let's see what this game goes like. All the junglers ready to take the buff. Sicilian, if they should be focusing on the stacks a lot more, and focusing on the stacks will really help them. But for now, we're looking at the wave clearing. Of course, it will be the Eve will be clearing much faster early on. But as the late game comes up, the Sicilian will be doing quite good, and that's why don't really count on the Sicilian. Any team which carries Sicilian could, always play it into the late game, and they're trying to take away buffs. And the Martis not really aware of the situation, and his buff will get taken away, I guess, in the top lane side. They'll be losing a small creep, but yeah, that small creep might be enough to deny the Martis of his level 4. So that is the way how this game is played. These small things really matter in the bigger picture. So yeah, with that being said, look at that early invasion coming in onto the Martis. Martis didn't have the retribution I feel like, but he will not be able to secure his buff. It will be the Julian who will take it away. A comfortable steal coming in from Team P. And Team Peak, they are doing a good job here, controlling the river area, controlling everything that surrounds it as well. In the goal lane, though, the Beatrix clearly dominating the Moscow, which is not a surprise considering the fact that okay, Beatrix, switch your gun, please. The Beatrix taking a lot of hits from the Moscow. If it was the late game Moscow, you would have went down already, but lucky him. The Moscow does not really have enough farm yet. And now the turtle coming up in less than 5 seconds, and there should be a possible engage in that turtle area. But let's see who will be the one coming out on top in that fight. Let's see. The Julian already starting the turtle. Retribution. There will be no retribution battle. Oh my god, AOG along with the Reverend Ventilation doing so well there. He did still doing a lot of damage. Okay, gets taunted by the Unbreakable. And now there is an opportunity for the Martis to take a kill. He takes the kill, but not with the decimation. So that is why he won't be having the ultimate ready. And meanwhile, the Julian doing a pretty good job at stealing some farm away, stealing some creeps away from this Martis. And if we could take a look at the gold right now, look at that 1k gold lead already ahead right now for Team Peak. And looking at the items as well, the Moskov clearly going towards the corrosion side as the first item. And yeah, the farm difference though, it definitely favors Team Peak. But yeah, if the farm difference remains between the 1 to 2k mark, there's a high chance they will be able to make a comeback because they have the Sicilian on their side along with the Beatrix. So the lane clear is definitely very, very strong. The Beatrix using the rocket launcher, the Bennett, you can actually clear the lanes quite fast. And with that, you have the Sicilian with the bad impact as well. So yeah, even in the late game, the team Hello Kitty should be able to sustain any sort of damage, any sort of minion pressure, any sort of lane pressure. You can say the damage department is going to be really good in the late game, but let's see for now if they're able to siege down this tower which they're looking for. Okay, the Julian dashes away in the right moment, does do a lot of damage, and now there might be the Eve being caught out. He uses the flicker to get away from the situation. The Julian dealing a lot of damage. He will be able to survive as well using his second skill, the enhanced chain. And now there might be a certain issue here, but yeah, turtle is coming up. The Julian does not really make it in time to the turtle, I guess. And this turtle will surely definitely go into the hands of Hello Kitty. Okay, portal has been popped out here. Look at that. Totally gets taunted inside, and that is why you pick up the Belleric. Then you have a chip. The Belleric does a very good job against the chip because when they come out of the portal, you are getting taunted. And that is why 3 members down on the side of Team Peak. And Hello Kitty looking really strong. And now there might be a potential fight happening in the bot lane side. The Belleric gathered up there. Chip still looking around the map, getting some vision, providing the vision he needs. His teammates need. Will that be enough? Let's see. Martis onto the red buff. The level difference, level is almost same with the Julian. Eve picking up the glowing wand. So the damage will definitely be there when the next real world manipulation sets in. And with that, Hagimaru picks up the first item, Clock of Destiny, definitely. The safest item to go for. And okay, Beatrix prioritizing the Benefic Gun first item. That is a good choice actually. So you get the extra range so that you can, even bully the Moskov even more. And that is the reason why the Beatrix decided to go with the Malefic Gun. But let's see. In terms of damage, the Moskov clearly, a bit ahead, I feel like. Sicilian taking a lot of damage. Real world manipulation has been used there, so that means it will not be available for a turtle fight. Martis makes his way to the turtle. Karin is getting zoned out. And the AOG will connect onto nobody. That was a good one. But the Beatrix getting choked down there by the Katot. Forcing the Beatrix to use the flicker, and Sharon will be the one taking the turtle. And then just speaks for itself that, oh my god, Peaky Plummet just another level right now. Doing so well. And oh my god. Oh my god, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. These Peaky Plummet are doing a very good job, and Hello Kitty seems to have no replies. It definitely felt like they were making a comeback happen. But now they are behind again. And in the mid lane side, the Sicilian trying to defend the lane along with the Beatrix, but the Beatrix makes its way to the bottom lane side. The Julian is completely aware of that. The Julian might be able to make a play out of it, but instead he'll be going for the red buff. And a successful defense of the top lane as well. It's going to be a 1v1 jungler fight there. Okay, Martis does get the buff, but will it be enough? Oh my god, the damage coming from his Beatrix is just way too much. Portal will not be open though. And Sicilian comes in as well. The Portal might be coming in anytime. Yes, Portal does come in, and now they might be getting taunted inside the Belleric's ultimate. Belleric, oh my god, the damage coming in from this Julian is just way too much. And the Martis just forced to retreat. And they are aware of the situation on the top side. The Moskov was clearly struggling. He did need some help, and that's why Sonex will back off in time. Okay, not much action going on right now, but I do feel like in the macro sense, Team Peak to Plummet is winning because look at them. They have the map control. They have lost just one tower in the bottom lane side, and they do have enough farm as compared to Hello Kitty, who have been struggling in terms of farm because the Julian is always there to take something or the other away from this Martis. And the Lord is already started there by Sharin, and we are seeing on our screens Sharin is not really committing onto the Lord completely because he knows the enemies are nearby and the zoning potential is not there yet. Meanwhile, in the top side, the portal has been used, and this might be the opportunity for They have to take the turtle. Okay, Yoshi Kumar secures the turtle. And now Sharin will go down as well. They're inside the kill box. They need to get away from it. And definitely they'll be doing so. Beatrix will not be able to take any kill. He'll be the one going down. Okay, uses a flicker. But the flicker was used by the chip as well. And they get the Lord. But there are 3 members down on their side. So was it a good trade? I don't really know. And if you know, you can talk about it with your friends there in the comment section in the live chat. But for now, we're looking at Team Peak to club it. They're looking for an engage. They're looking for the siege of this mid lane tier 1. And they'll be definitely getting this. Enemy jungle has been exposed. Lord is marching down the bot lane side and they're making their way towards it. But will it be enough? We'll find out very soon. Martins though, they're farming. I mean, I really want to say this, that right now, Team Peak is doing good, so Team Hello Kitty should try to follow their footsteps as well. I mean, if you're okay now, if you're going to dominate the game, like I was saying, if you're going to dominate the game, they do it from an early phase. Don't try to do it in the late phase. Does not really work because the enemy does have items as well. So for now, look at them. They're going in. They're going in strong and they're going in well. And now there will be another kill secured there. Beacon is stay there, and yeah, this might be the end. Martis will get a kill there onto Yusa. Yoshikumar takes down Yusa. Team Peak seems to be on the chase, but they will not be chasing any further because it's a bit risky for them to chase down. And yeah, minions are really pouring in on left, right. So they should be carrying. They should be trying their best to push the turrets, and definitely they are doing so. But on the other side, in Hello Kitty, they have taken down all the tier 2, but the enemy does have an extra tower in the form of the top lane tier 2. So yeah, with that, let's see what happens because it's 1 minute left for the Lord. Let's look at the okay. There is Charin who might get caught out there, but he uses his skills right on time to make the escape. And yeah, let's look at the items once more. Let's see how much farm every member has right now. And yeah, looking at the items, we see Wishing Lantern and Glowing Wand already completed there by the Eve. Katwot Kacha building on to the Twilight Armor. Not really sure why though. I definitely feel like it's because of the Beatrix. The Beatrix damage is way too much. And with that, Moskov already completing the Trinity build as well. And Julian already onto his 4th item. And that just speaks for itself that right now, Team Peak Tournament has a lot of farm. But yeah, on the other side, you can see the Sicilian as well, completing 2 items, going on the 3rd. He did already completing 3 items. And the Beatrix already making his 3rd right now. And yeah, that just speaks for itself. With the BOD though, a very costly item. That is why the Beatrix would have had 3 if it was some other item. But the BOD, Blade of Despair, is a very costly item. It's around 3000 gold. And that is why the Beatrix doing a pretty good job. Okay, look at that. Moskov picking up the Prolific Gun. Beatrix picking up the Demon Hunter. The damage will be coming in right now from these marksmen. It's almost late game right now. The mid game. It's a late mid game right now. And okay, looking at the fight there. The taunt has been used by the Belrig. Dryad has been used. And with that, Moskov goes inside the tower. And he'll be taken down there by Sonex. Okay, this engage definitely seems to be in the favor. But no. Okay, the Lord will be going down. Sharin finally able to secure the kill there. Sonex able to make it out alive. 3 members for 1 along with the Lord. Sorry, 2 members for 1 along with the Lord. Okay, I feel like it was definitely a worth it trade for Team Peak. But let's see if they're able to make the best use out of it. For now, we can see on the screen Sharin picking up the Holy Crystal. The damage will be way too much now for Sharin. But will it be enough to secure the win that they want? Let's see. Lord marching on the top side. Minions are being trying. They're trying to make this to be synced, but will it be possible? Let's see. We'll be finding out very soon. Mid lane though, the mid lane tier 2 does not really go down. Top side, 2 people fighting against 4. They are coming out from the portals. Red of Dryad has been used as well. Belric decided to back off on time. And Sonex will take the kill onto the Katwot Kacha. And with that, the damage coming in from Sicilian though. It's just way too good right now. It's going to hit even hard in the late game. But for now, look at the farm difference. Only a 4k farm difference. And that just speaks for itself. Okay, Sicilian on 220 stacks. Good enough. Not the best, but good enough. It should have been at least 250 by now. But yeah, good enough. Can still manage. But for now, the Marcus, he wants to look for more, will be trying his best. And there is Yoshikumar with a decimation. He'll be able to secure a kill there. And there is Beatrix securing the kill as well onto the Moskov. And this is completely turned around right now because two members, the main jungler and the goal laner, being down on the side of Team Peak. Now they are a bit vulnerable. They might lose this tier 2, but they'll be quick enough to clear those minions straight away. But the next wave is approaching, and will they be able to clear this? We'll be finding out very soon. Click spree secured there by the Beatrix. The chip takes down the Sicilian. Oh my god, that was so unexpected. But yeah, the Belric really focusing on the tower, but they were not able to get the tower as well. So that means right now it's going to be a bit hard for them to take down the enemy towers because you have the Eve as well. You know, the Eve is actually a good lane clearer. You have the Katot Kacha and the chip as well on the front lines. So it will be a little bit harder to clear those lanes. But definitely it's harder, but not impossible. But for now, let's see if they're able to make a comeback happen. It definitely feels like they do have the potential to do it. But yeah, only time will tell if they can. And Lord comes up in 10 seconds. Let's see. Let's wait for a while. Okay, Lord already started there by the Moskov and the Katakacha. Making his way there is Sharin on the Julian, but let's see if his retreat comes out on top. AOG being used there. AOG does not really land yet. The portal has been opened though. And the damage coming from this Beatrix is just way too much. AOG lands. Sonic securing the kill. And Yoshikumar gets taken down as well. The Julian gets a kill as well, and now they might be looking for the Lord. But will it be enough to look for the Lord? Gladiator on the Beleric, trying to make his way. But will they be able to do so? Hagimaru taking a lot of damage. Will be able to take down the Eve, but will he be able to stay alive from the Julian? Yes, he does. He does still not. He does not have the flicker, but he does maintain the positioning well. But now they want to take down towers. The only thing that is missing from Team Hello Kitty right now is towers. If they're not able to take down towers, you really cannot do anything about all the team fights that you win. And that is the reason why Team Hello Kitty is really struggling. I mean, they win team fights, but they don't take towers. They instead go back to farming or, you know, clearing the lanes a little bit too late. And, you know, farming, I mean, look at them right now. They could go for the bottom lane because they know there's nobody there right now. I mean, you can see the vision on the map. But for now, Chip might be going down there. Yes, and look at that. Finally, they come in, they arrive. AOG being used as well. It does seem like a good combo and shutdown secured there by Aizen. But the Moscow will go down as well from Skyzen. Sonex trying to make a good play there. Sonex, are you kidding me? And with that, they successfully defend the inhibitors. That's a very, very good thing. At 17 minutes in the game, you're able to defend an inhibitor, and that just speaks for itself that you are a good team. Otherwise, it's very hard for any team to defend an inhibitor so late. But for now, let's see if they're able to manage and keep carrying the momentum that they've gained with this fight, or will they be losing out on it in the next one.
The next Lord will be the final form, the most enhanced version. And I do feel like they should be prioritizing the Lord as soon as they can and try to end the game. But for Team Hello Kitty, it will be a bit harder because you have the personality. Yoshi Kumar camping there in the mid lane bush. I think the Gatot Kacha is actually aware of him. Yeah, look at that. They're so aware of the map right now. And okay, Chip might get caught out there. He's way too far. He uses the flicker to get away. That is a resource, but that is a resource wasted. Moskov trying to recall. That is very, very risky. They should have checked the bush there. Moscow able to recall. Lord coming in 20 seconds. And Chip in a very, very good position to. Oh my god, oh my god, Sicilian. But there is the Wrath of Dryad coming in at the right time. And with that, Edith will go down definitely. Oh, he does not! Does not go down. SOD does not connect as well, but there is the Realm of Revelation, and that will be able to take down the Eve. The Eve doing a lot of damage at the moment. Moskov goes in as well. The Moskov still able to sustain. And with that, 2 members down, and I feel like now is the time for. Oh my god, Beatrix though. A lot of damage being placed there. He does not have Bennett's range, but he has to defend somehow. Let's see if he will get able to do so. Portal being used there as well. Bennett's rage being used to clear those minions. That was a very, very wise and best move. And like I was saying, guys, the Sicilian and the Beatrix on the same side. So it's not going to be easy to push because, they clear the lanes way too fast. And that is why right now, Team Speak need the Lord. They need the Lord and they need to make a final push like the first game. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard, I'm telling you. Let's see. The lanes are being synced. They want to crash all those minions all at once. The Lord though is a little bit ahead, and that might be a big thing, a big issue for them because right now the Beatrix, look at the damage of this Beatrix. He's clearing the Lord's ways too fast, and now there is the AOG as well. Oh my god, this is insane. Beatrix trying his best. Lord taken down finally. Beatrix dealing a lot of damage. And will it be enough? That is the question. Bellery will get taken down. Triple kill for the Moscow. Might be a maniac. But no, they will be trying to take down the turret first. And yep, easy win there for Team Hello Kitty. Sorry, Team Peak Diplomat. And Peak Diplomat clearly outshining Hello Kitty in this third match. And with that, Peak Diplomat will be the one going towards the next round. Hello Kitty will be left behind. I don't really think that Martis was the best pick. But yeah, this Julian was not the best pick as well. But it did work out well for them because of the composition. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the Joy Time Cup for today. Today's stream will be ending very soon. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications bell so you receive the updates of our daily live streams of the tournament. And yeah, with that being said, we will be taking a break. And yeah, good night. Come back tomorrow for more matches. We have more matches lined up. So yeah, stay tuned and good night.